Welcome, friends, people of the internet, whoever is out there in the void tonight or this morning. Welcome to Roll for Damage, specifically. Sorry, I just heard an echo. Specifically, the scales above. We're gonna go around now and introduce ourselves as the fair party of this tragedy. Why don't we start with Shannon? Who the hell
That's
are you?
me. I don't know. Who the hell are you? Never seen you before in my life. Sir.
Sir?
Ma'am.
All right, madam.
Hello,
Ma'am,
everybody.
could you please follow directions?
I can follow all the directions. Hi, friends. I'm Shannon, S5E08 on all socials. I am the community manager for Paradise Productions, along with the goober who started talking. And I play Scarlet over there on Monday nights. We only have like 4 sessions left of our first campaign, which is nuts. And like, I can't believe it. And I'm having lots and lots of feelings about it. And we're, it's just feelings, lots of feelings. But here on Fridays / Saturdays, depending where you are, I play Sloan, our lovely barbarian, who at the current moment is very jealous of the relationship between Auric and the other barbarian in the party. Tig, who I'm going to throw it to.
She's also, you said the community manager, right?
That was the first fucking thing I said.
Sorry, I was looking at something else.
You weren't listening to me?
What do you play?
Never.
Did you say
How
Sloan?
dare you? Yes, Sean, I did.
All
you
right.
didn't listen to
missed
a
a whole
goddamn
bunch.
thing that I said. Good God.
Peg, who are
True.
you?
Hi, I'm sure on pretty much all socials as well. This is Finn. He's our emotional support bunny today.
So good at it.
And Shannon can't handle his cuteness.
I can't.
I play the other barbarian in the team, Tig. She's all about nature and aminals. And she's currently enjoying the fact that someone wanted to be her friend voluntarily without needing to be hugged first. So yeah, and she's adopted Nia, the party child. So she's very much going, where is Nia? Does Nia need to be supervised? Is extra dad taking care of her or no? So yeah, I'm gonna throw it over to Nia's player, Shelby.
Hi, my name is Shelby, or Whistle, or Sheepy-Deepy-Doo. I also go by Shitty-Doodles because Sheepy-Deepy-Doo was taken on Twitch. I'm a Twitter artist and a beginner Twitch streamer. I actually was streaming Hades today, and I'm going to be streaming Little Nightmares tomorrow. I'm also a player over in our World of Darkness game that runs on Thursdays, where I play another teenager named Lyra. But here I play our used to be problem child, but she's been the least of our problems child for about a season and a half. So I'm playing Nia, and Nia is okay. She wasn't okay yet last week, but then she had a very nice talk with New Dad, and she's okay, I think. Auric, who the hell are you?
Hi, I am the new problem in the party. It's always somewhat the simmering problem of the party. I play Auric Solaris, timey-wimey boy wizard. He's not a boy wizard. He's a very old wizard, actually. And recent acquirer of a used soul, his own. And very sad. Was very sad about it, and is back focused on the task at hand. And is the quasi uncle of the party, I would say. And I am the creative director of Paradise Productions with Shannon as our community manager. And I am the DM of our flagship show, Advantage in Paradise, which Shannon said is ending very soon. It's the first campaign I've ever ended. So that should be exciting. I'm thinking of just killing them all just to make it easy. And just be like, you know what? Clean cut. But Shannon would never allow me to do that. So instead, I'll just do it slowly over the next 4 sessions. like a good tragedy. But that's me. Come find us over there. I also do variety streaming there, where we're currently playing Cult of the Lamb. So come join the cult, and I promise I won't sacrifice you unless I'm forced to. And then the Sean and Shannon Power Hour on Sundays, where we bicker and talk about all the nerdy stuff we do. And it's a good old-fashioned fun time. And I'm going to turn it over to the, one might say, malevolent DM, but I say benevolent.
Thank you, Sean.
No, you had it right the first time.
And that's why nasty things don't happen to you as often.
It's because I do them to myself. You don't need to do the bad things to work. I do the bad things to work.
Pretty good that way. Hi, my name is Nova1. I am the DM here for the Scales Above, and the guy that runs Roll for Damage. So I do get a bit of help from old Shelby over there, who is the tech for the World of Darkness game. So thank you very much for that. Do you know how long that's gonna keep running for, or is it just forever?
Well, we don't know, because we are not very close. I don't think we have much of a lead on getting our dreams back, and that's kind of the whole thing. So, who knows? It's gonna go until it's done, until we've gotten our dreams back.
That sounds good to me. So we are currently running a Rise of Tiamat adjacent. Well, no, it's actually just Rise of Tiamat now. We're thoroughly in the book, and they are working through some puzzles, all about to be, since they've just stepped into a maze. I will just quickly shout out to the artists, Bree, for a lot of the art you see, and then also Shelby, who has done her own art of Nia, which is excellent. See? I forgot this overlay has old ads in it. So there's the Whistle While You Work logo and the Paradise RPG logo. Despite the fact that all the new overlays don't have them. It was just this one that I forgot had it. Sorry. I also just like making Shannon angry. So yeah.
Shannon's having a baby in 6 weeks. That's not really nice, you know.
I'm very nice to Shannon most of the time. So, yes. Anyways.
Only in public is he mean.
Anyways, I need someone to do a recap of the last 2 weeks. So it'll have to be split. Because Shelby wasn't here for one part of that, and the rest of you weren't here for the other part. So raise your hand if you're happy to do the part that Shelby wasn't here for. And if you don't raise your hand, I will choose a Shannon for you.
They didn't take notes. I'm sorry. I was so immersed in the game.
Is that your excuse?
That's
so what
all
you're saying
excuse.
is you're so immersed in the game you remember it all and you can just do it off the top of your head.
I'm also pregnant, having a baby in 6 weeks, and forget a lot of things.
I don't know. I feel like you get.
I can try and tell you what I remember.
Hey,
It's not
Sean, can
much.
you
I'll give you a D- for this week's homework.
Last week. No, 2 weeks.
Puzzles is the one you mean?
Puzzles, yes.
Puzzles.
Puzzles.
Because you were meant to get to
Nia,
the puzzles.
I'm just gonna start this. Nia was gifted 3 polished diamonds and 40 gold pieces as trade for her sword. One was valued at $1,000, the other 2 at $500.
Gonna have to resurrect somebody, I think.
Yeah, something to that effect, I think.
Half the party can't be resurrected. so-
A man, the bird flew around and found around the castle, the tower, and came back to let you know that there was a man on the building in purple holding a blue mask, and he said, "The hourglass is the key. I'll be beneath the tower. It's the only place that I'll be safe. My company and leaders have seen your master and know he is a mage of power. Come find me." And then at some point I went and had a chit chat with Auric. He invited me to stay, and I was like, okay. So Tig went and had a conversation, and they had a nice little bonding moment, which was very lovely, while Sloane, what we thought was sleeping, turns out she was spying and having bad dreams because Bird was eating all her good dreams and making her have bad dreams because the DM sucks. And then we all went to sleep and ended up in the same dreamscape, in prison cells, in this shared dream world, with somebody there at the end saying that he was one half of the whole. It was so good to see you all finally. I was born after each of you, except Tig, because she's not part of the original party. Leaf's agile flesh, Auric's eternal soul, Sloane's strength, something to the effect of, I'm sorry what you lost for me to exist, but to do so I needed to take, bound by destiny, all of you. You started a journey by fate to be the ones to end all things. It was a very interesting thing. And he was, his description was very demonic. We all had this dream shared together and asked some semi-poignant questions, except Tig, who ran into a wall and woke up with a headache. But the horsemen are coming back time after time, searching for the ones that have escaped in their past. Tiamat's resurrection will keep the horsemen at bay for 200 years, at least up to a millennia. So we've got kind of a time limit there, and then awakeness. And we've decided to go on our journey to the tower, to the maze. And we got there, and Tig offered to hold hands because she was actually scared going in, and Sloane stepped in the middle and said, no. He's mine, basically.
My wizard.
Yeah. So Tig's a bit dumb, doesn't know what she's done wrong yet.
Okay. I was meant to go do something while you did that and completely forgot. So
it's all right.
luckily,
Or it can correct my errors and what I've missed.
No, we still have
That's
Shelby's
pretty good.
side of things. So I'm just going to mute myself while Shelby goes through hers.
Fabulous.
I'll be right back.
God.
It's all right. You got
Oh, well,
Shelby.
this is going to be three minutes because not much happened. Nia, while the party was off dealing with the goo that was Sarah's on the ground and they newly resold Auric, Nia was taking care of Tamel and wanted to get the hell out of that barn as quickly as possible. So they went on a really long walk in which Nia told Tamel that she could turn into a dragon because he didn't know that. And she got some dots connected about what the cult was looking for in terms of the daughters of the dragon. Was that they are taking people who are marked by the dragon. It was mostly a conversation of Nia not feeling like she had a steady goal to achieve, as she has grown very conflicted about what the Bastard Five want her to do, and her constant conflictions with what the party wants to do, as and finally it ended in Tamel asking Nia if she would help him find his daughter to give her a sort of purpose for why she's out here. And she said yes. And so she went to sleep and did not have a fucked up dream. So, for once. And the next morning she woke up to do her ritual for the morning. And when she offered a piece of fruit to the god of the sun, a blinding flash and then a small draconic creature appeared and took the fruit before disappearing back into the cup. Also, Tamel found Nia's old sword. If you remember the sword that Hexen took from her, the sword and sash, Tamel found it in the remains of Hexen, fixed it up, and Nia now has that sword. And I believe she has now entered the maze with Tamel and you guys.
Yes, that is correct. I'm trying to find
Bella's
Nothing.
best party dad.
Mm-hmm.
Leah needed a fucking dad. She needed a dad talk so bad.
Find his, so that you can see what type of draconic creature it was. Is this button work? Copy link. Alright. It might not work for you. I'm just going to drop it into our group chat and you can decide which one of these creatures. I just see what gift Shelby. Very nice. It was. Anyways. Right, so.
Nope, that does not work.
Yep, then I will do it later.
Sad.
So. You all are standing in the center of what looks to be a sundial. Did it work for you, Sarah?
Yes, give her the one that's on a mission. Give her the one that's like, I am the knight. Don't touch me, fear me.
Yeah.
Give her that one.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So you enter an intersection where 8 paths converge symmetrically. You can see Zonthal's tower dead ahead above the hedge wall. But the way the paths, when you look down them, they curve. There's no telling which one might lead to it. A sundial stands in the center of the intersection. The shadow from its, and I've never realized this was what it was called, but gnomon, which is the bit in the center of a sundial, which is what makes the shadow.
Gnomon.
Anyways, point. Well, are
Sorry,
you alright?
I just got it to work. And I can see what you sent. Sorry.
Yeah. Pointing straight towards the tower, which is highly odd because the sun isn't behind you. The shadows your shadows all point in the proper direction. Only the sundial's shadow points straight ahead. And now, provided it doesn't stop working for no apparent reason, which it has, I will relaunch my Foundry. Thank you, Foundry. And open up the combat map so you can actually see what is happening. I can't relaunch Foundry for I am already in Foundry. Foundry Y. Cool. Well, the path that it is pointing to is the one that is going straight up. If you guys can see it, you guys can see it in Foundry.
I can.
There's
I see the
8.
square with the arrows.
Yes, there's 8 paths.
The game's paused this, so we can't move.
Yeah, that's fine. As soon as I fix whatever's gone wrong, I will be able to show it to everyone. But this is technology, so sometimes it be like it be.
I, for now, would very much like to hold Sloane's hand since she inserted herself into the conversation and shoved in. So I'm going to try and hold her hand and be like, oh, okay, that's a good idea. We group together.
You kind of feel Sloane stiffen a little bit, but then relax, and she squeezes your hand.
It's not happy trees.
We'll make quick work of it and go back to happy trees.
Okay.
Transition, please.
Go.
Hey, there we go. Everyone can see the thing now. Alright, and I can unpause the game view. You don't need to move, because for the most part, I'll just drag you from section to section.
Go.
So, continue with your roleplay. I'll shut up.
So which way we go?
Probably makes sense to go where the sundial is pointing.
Is it possible to, like, if I, like, took, like, the blade of, like, a knife or something to try and cast a different shadow on the sundial, like manipulate some light, does the shadow move at all, or does it only cast a shadow in that direction?
The sundial only casts a shadow in that direction. Everything else you try to do will shadow naturally. The sundial, though, straight up.
I say we go that way.
Wait. What? Where is? Next to the sundial, I'll draw like a circle on the floor, and put a line where the sundial is, sort of like try and copy it, like just psh, and then line up my arm and try and see where my shadow is in correlation to it, and then put a line there.
So the sun currently would be up to your right.
Okay,
So the
it's like
shadows
a
are
90-degree
going
angle,
that way.
basically.
And yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Icky and Sloan do big brain stuff. Tig just go and make our own sigil. So we have that sigil and our own sigil. So we find this area only. Yes? Because that's our sun, but this point toward tower. So if we go wrong direction, we don't know which way to go back or where we actually go.
I see. I think.
I don't.
Tig make own sigil. Sun sigil.
So that we don't get lost?
Yeah, because this point to not the sun, but we have the sun.
Okay.
So she go and put that over, but it still point towards tower. So we have wrong sun sigil and our sun sigil.
Okay. So
So
we don't get
we-
confused.
Coraline them.
Compare.
Or relate?
That's the one.
I remember that word from a previous lesson, and I remember
So wait,
the word
so
previous
just-
from a previous lesson.
Just I'm sorry, just for so sundial's pointing for all intents and purposes 12 o'clock. And
Mhm.
Tiggs is pointing 3 o'clock.
Okay.
That's what I'm hearing.
Hers was pointing 9 o'clock.
Okay.
If you want to, you can give your own little labels to each thing, like 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B, C, whatever. But yeah, if that
Yeah.
helps.
Is there any writing around the sundial at all, or any clue as to what the hell we're supposed to be doing here, or?
None that you can see.
Okay.
I think going forward might be the easiest choice. I mean, if it's wrong, we can just backtrack.
Hopefully.
Oh, does anyone have any ball bearings?
Wait,
Or loose
Wait,
stones?
wait. Can I look at my creme brulee bag?
Yeah.
Are there enough that I can make some breadcrumbs?
I have ball bearings.
If there's not actually a few creme brulees in there would definitely be some crumbs in there, because I don't feel like you're a particularly
I'm not a clean
Clean,
eater
yeah.
in fiction
And
or real life
ants.
either.
I have ball bearings.
Okay. So you're gonna throw some clickety clackety math rocks down there.
I'll
Yeah,
open
yeah.
up my snack pack.
I mean, I was gonna, drop them because I have 1,000 to
Okay.
drop.
You're gonna Hansel and Gretel. Okay,
Oh.
okay.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
handsome. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I have 1,000 of them, so
Although we could throw one in just to see what happens first.
I mean, yeah, sure. Nia will eat one. Why not? Just
Tig has idea.
It just
yes, take.
goes down the path and hits a hedge wall and just stops there.
look
Tig.
at Auric and shrug.
Send Bird to go check. Also, Tig can try to talk to walls. Maybe. Also, Tig have snack pack, so we have bones to use.
Bones. Oh,
So we have
finger bones.
little bulb bearings, and we have bone to go that way, and we break them so we have more. Yeah. In case we get lost. I'm just gonna give it to Sloan. And I'm gonna go and like walk up to the hedge and just arms into the hedge and then just shove my face into it.
You can't get too
Hello?
deep into it, but you push in, put your face in. Hello. And nothing.
Hi! And
Nothing-
I'm
Nothing comes back.
because I can't do speak with plants still, can I?
This is more it's a sort of magical construct because you can speak with plants, part of your totem warrior barbarian thing. But because instead of speak with beasts or whatever it is, you have speak with plants because you're a tree person. But no, there's no response. And you feel that it's not quite natural. Yes, Shelby / Sean, whoever wants to answer first, go.
I just want to walk down the. I just want to walk down
Wait,
the path.
wait. Just in
this-
case we get separated, give me a moment, and I'll sit down and open up my book and start ritual casting telepathic bond.
Smart.
Okay. So you
Just
start.
let me open a group chat real quick. Takes 10 minutes to open a group chat in fantasy world.
Okay. So you start opening up a group chat, and it takes 10 minutes. Considering, this is your own sort of special divination magic, do you want to explain to me what it would look like?
Sure, yeah. So Auric would... This one relies less on his spell book than other spells he's done, where he's almost 100% working through the equations in the book. This one is more like he has the rough sketch of the spell in the book, and he is drawing from perhaps the thoughts and prayers of some other creatures far off in a different part of this world. But basically, Auric is just doing the normal component aspect of this, where he's just crushing up some eggshells into a paste that he would then walk up to everyone and smear right in the middle of their forehead, as you just have this really gross old eggshell goop put on your forehead. And then he would hold his hand up, the one that's a little bit more spider-like, and go like this, and webs from each of your heads would come to his hand, and he would just close his hand on it as his own strand goes in, and then the webs disappear, and we are all telepathically connected and covered in egg goop. That doesn't go away when the spell's done. It just stays in your forehead. Actually, Auric collects it because he's like, I can use it for the next time.
Question, Icky, was eggs necessary or just for funsies?
The egg part, really, I'm not sure. When I cast that, the usual spell requires the eggs. But it may not have been necessary in this situation, but I did not want to risk it.
Okay.
So we'll keep using the eggs until I'm certain where this magic comes from.
Okay.
And
I'm
you
walking north now.
walk north. Does anyone follow?
Yeah, after everyone else does.
Yep, cool. So everyone goes. Okay. Shelby / Nia, I'm going to get you to roll me
A deck
a-
save. Let's go.
D8, please.
D8. Okay.
Yeah. God damn it.
I'll summon Gladstone, but I'm not going to do anything with him yet. Just have him
That's a
ready.
2.
My computer is having a bad day. A 2. Okay.
Is that how many limbs I'm losing?
Oh, shut it. Be fine.
Oh, Icky, did you copy down Tig's sun sigil?
Yes.
To help to book.
Every time you call him Icky, Some twitches a little bit.
Okay.
Cringe.
So let me just grab you all. Ooh, Never dick. Move you over here. Woo.
Ah.
There we
We're
go.
Oh
going
no, it's the
swimming.
divination pool. No.
Fuck.
Let's move you around.
Where's the invisible people? Where the fuck are they? We know they're here.
I
I
am
didn't buy
making
any
sure.
eye cream, so unfortunately I can't see.
So-
them.
I'm gonna get
unfortunately-
harpooned again.
I can't turn off things, so you need to not be looking at the stream because you will ruin things for yourself.
Oh,
Okay.
I would
sorry,
like
chat.
to
I can't
just-
participate.
I'd just like to say that in any sort of any time we move, Slona's staying between Tig and Oric the
Yeah.
entire time. And trying not to be weird about it, but she's very weird about it.
When Sloan is being the most weird about it, Oric is going to just go up to Tig and just be like, "This is correct, right? This how I've copied this down."
What can I see too?
So as you
I'm just gonna fucking
move
shove it in her face.
out, you move north,
Nia's
and
just going
you
ahead
pass,
to avoid this madness.
You pass this corner, right? And as soon as you come around the corner, you're in a new area. Filling the center of this 80-foot square courtyard is a circular pool of water, 60 feet across. The water is dark and murky, reducing visibility to about 1 foot, and a garnet gemstone hovers 1 foot above the center of the pool. Another path leaves the area through the hedge wall on the far side, directly opposite from where you enter.
You said there's a gemstone floating above the pool?
Yep, right in the center.
How high above the water? Or is it right on?
1 foot above the center.
Okay, so basically right on. Okay.
Can I inspect the pool?
I'll offer some dancing lights to help if the pool's too
Like,
deep
I want to
see.
see if it if we're meant to walk over the pool. Like, basically, I want to touch the water and see if it's like actually water. If there's like an invisible surface.
Maybe
Give me-
you look first before you touch.
I mean, you don't know
Just
what
to
I'm
be
gonna
safe.
doing. I'm not saying what it. You don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm not saying anything. Nia's just looking at the water.
Oric is looking in the water as well.
Give me just a second.
Somebody has to be like make the dumb decision here.
Dang!
Okay. So you approach and you just reach out and touch the water.
I mean, I just want to see if there's a barrier. I won't. If I get down to the point I'm about to actually touch the water, I'm not breaking the surface tension. No, just like hovering
okay.
her hand over it.
Okay.
Make
I'm
a sleight of hand check for me. Just see how steady your hand is.
While she's doing that, I'm gonna just look in the water to see if I can see.
Why am I
any kind of
Why do I
shapes.
have my actual dice up? This isn't. I was so
You
used
can-
to us rolling physical dice.
You can if you want. It doesn't bother me.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, that's a 2, so that's a
Okay.
10.
You sort of. So you have dancing lights that you said already?
Yeah, I summoned that like kind of ready to put it in
Yep.
the water if we needed it to see.
And what else did you say you was going to do?
Just look. I'm just looking.
Okay. As Oric puts his dancing lights over the pool, you can see there are some unmoving, shadowy shapes in the pool, and around it is things glinting in the shapes of like half-buried swords, shields, armor. Like there are things at the bottom of the pool. And it also seems to be the way the magical light passes over them, they almost glow faintly like they're reacting to the magic.
What's the gem doing if my lights get close to it?
Nothing. It's just the gem just floats there.
Just a pretty gem. Classic maze. And then the pathway on the opposite side, is there anything blocking it, or is it just an open path deeper into the maze?
Open path deeper into the maze, as far as you can tell.
So maybe we should just try to walk around it.
Quietly,
Okay.
just in case.
Guessing I didn't encounter any form of a barrier or anything.
No barrier. I decided that you would see these things before, so you could decide if you want to like put your hand in or not. Try to. It is deep. It's like 10 feet deep. You'd have to like reach, very far in to.
Yeah, I'm
to
not.
those things.
Oh, okay. I'm not putting my hand in the water. I'm making that very clear. I'm seeing if there's like a barrier. If this is like one of those
No barrier.
walk on top of the water things. Thank you. That's
No.
all.
Not Jesus-ing this. So do you guys decide to walk around to the path on the other side?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna start walking around to the other
Okay.
side.
I'm being
Horse will
stealthy.
keep his eyes on the gem the whole time.
Okay. You walk around the pool, down that path, and it just curves around till you come back to the pool. With no other forks,
that's
no other.
annoying.
It's just you just come back.
So when we go down that path, it just starts us back in front.
Yeah.
Cool.
Takes about a minute to loop around, but yeah.
What if we go back the other way? Just gonna walk
Then you
backwards out of
will-
the maze.
You will loop
Or-
back around to the start again.
You're like, this sucks.
Does anyone have a net?
No, but I do have a mage hand. If we want to grab
Can you reach from
something to
here?
try. It's 60 feet across, right?
Yep.
And the gem is in the center?
Mm-hmm.
Then the mage hand can just reach the gem. So I'm gonna make my mage hand touch that gem.
Okay.
My little spidey hand.
Can I get you all to roll for initiative?
Ah, I was
Knew
expecting a
that'd be the
saving throw.
fucking trigger.
Of course. Thing in
Dirty
the
20?
room.
21.
Yes. Sorry, I'm just.
Oh my god, or
Oh, Oric. Hey, better on initiative than
9.
actual roll.
21.
9!
Okay.
Nine.
3 large creatures, as soon as you touch that gem, come bursting out, and they kind of all like dive for the mage hand or hitting the water. Since that was their action, and they had the surprise round, it now goes to regular initiative. Let me just pull this down here where no one can see it, and I'll have them roll their initiative. Oh, God. Okay, they rolled good. So, first up, we have...
What if they
Where?
didn't?
can I get everyone's initiative again, please?
21.
21.
Oh.
20.
What's
Look,
your
Nine.
dex?
Huh?
What's your dex?
Plus, sorry, my dex plus 4.
Damn it, so's mine.
what's your dex just score?
18.
Oh, sorry, my dex just score is 16. My modifier is plus 3. Sorry, I got it
Okay.
wrong.
Okay, cool.
I was looking at my saving throws. My bad.
Okay, so first up, we have Shannon.
Who?
First up, we have Sloane.
Okay.
And I really want to change the music, but it'll take over the entire screen, so I'm not going to.
All right. I would like to bonus action Rajay.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would like to Great Weapon Master recklessly attack the closest one, please. The one that's at the edge of the pool. This one.
Yeah, so you'll have to barge around
That's
your
fine.
buddies.
Or
All
maybe, yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
You can
Remember, the
go.
water's 10
Game.
feet deep.
Yeah,
Game's
you
paused.
can go around. I know you can go around the northern side of the pool and reach that one there if you want as
That one
well.
too. Yeah, all right. I'll go up and around, abandoning my staying in between thing.
Goodness.
All right, the game should be on pause. You should be able to move yourselves if you wish.
Yay.
Natural 20.
But do you have to?
Yeah. So, ooh, that does shit because
Mhm.
of Great Weapon Master. Fuck yeah. Okay,
And also because you're a barbarian.
that too.
Critical.
Ah, okay.
Great Weapon Master
so
won't do
many
anything
things.
this round on a critical, no real effect because you bonus action Rojade.
Yeah, because it gives you an extra attack on a bonus action.
Right,
But you get
right.
the brutal critical.
Plus, but don't I also get the extra damage? And not an extra attack
What?
because of Great Weapon Master.
You
Have to
meant
declare
to
it.
declare that you're making a Great Weapon Master attack.
I did.
Did you, or did you say you
I
recklessly
did.
attacked?
I said Great Weapon Master reckless attack.
Okay, sure.
Oh.
I was also doing DM stuff, so
Watch the
occasionally.
VOD.
Alright,
did,
I'm
I
sorry,
said it.
I'll do
I
my job
remember.
better.
Give me credit for it.
She did
Oh
say
my
it.
God,
Thank
right,
you.
Shannon, okay, I get
All
it.
good.
All right. So give me a second to add this shit up. All right. So we're gonna do. Well,
How
actually,
many dice is it for
remind
brutal
me-
critical?
2. Remind me your crit rules. Is it max damage and then roll, or do I just roll and double it?
Just roll and double it if you wish. Or you can roll the extra dice.
Yeah, I
whatever you want.
wish. I crit.
You just double the dice rolls.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, I one math. I rolled max damage, so we've got 12 plus 12. Where is it? 2 additional. Okay. Then
It's 10.
Why do barbarians,
Oh.
which are meant to be the easiest class, why is there so much fucking maths?
all right.
A lot of dice.
Give me a second.
A lot of
I'm
dice.
almost there. All right. 57 points on first swing.
Nice.
Fucking hell, alright. I'm down.
Did you add your rage damage?
I did.
Nice.
Second one is going to be a 19.
19 to... Yeah, that'll do it.
Do I crit on a 19?
Wait, did you roll a
No.
natural 19?
Oh, no. I didn't. Okay. All right, that's going to be another 12 points of nope, 12. 15 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
So, for a total this round of 72 points of damage. So,
Ooh-wee.
Okay, and I just loved Zyberian's comment. The choice is smack or bonk. The math is quantum physics.
Very
Yes.
accurate.
Crack these
all right,
lobsters
so-
open.
all right, that's
I
it
will.
for me.
I will let you know that you just did more than half of this thing's damage with, or hit points, just these 2 massive swings. It recoils a bit. It's very unhappy with you currently.
Oh, that's good.
Next up would be
It's mine.
Tig with a knee on deck.
All right. So we've got all 3 monsters out currently. She's going off the first one.
Are you going to rage? Are you going to Great Weapon
Of
Master as
course.
well?
Yes, I would like to rage. I would like to reckless and Great Weapon Master as well, please.
Yep.
So
And where are you?
I love this song.
You.
I'm
You're currently 15 feet away from the one that Sloane is attacking, and you can reach that one from the shore, or you can pretty much dive in the pool to hit either of the other two. Or leap onto them, which will end up with you in the pool either way.
Yeah, I would like to leap onto the one that's right in front of Nia. And
I was gonna leap on a god.
oh, I'm sorry.
You can
Double
both leap
leap.
on it. It's fine. There's a lot of leap.
Well,
double leap.
I want to leap on it and try and pretty much just go full rodeo here.
Okay. So I'll say it's facing you and you can jump on its back if you want. So
Okay.
tell you what, make an acrobatics check for me.
Oh, okay, sure. 28.
Okay, yeah, that'll do. Cool. Make your attack roll, and if you I have a number up here. If you roll higher than it, I'll count it as a crit for your leaping rodeo-ness.
All right, sweet. 21.
Not enough.
Damn.
That's all right. You jump up, make your weapon attack. Your damage roll, sorry.
$30.
30? Fuck. Okay. So 30 damage to it. Let me just... As you pretty much just smash your claw down into its shoulder. Your second attack, if you please.
Yep. All right, so I've gone down into its shoulder. I would like my second attack to, with my standard arm, I'd like to reach, try and basically just punch up through its face and try and break through whatever shell there is that appears to be, and just reach up into the brain. That's the goal here.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Maybe not that far, but go for it.
I'm doing something. Tig's doing what Tig does best. Oh, that might work actually. 26.
26 hits for sure.
To hit, yep. That's not too bad actually. 11, 22 damage. Oh wait, no, what am I doing? 35 damage.
Given that I said before, because the number you had to beat was 25 to crit, I'll let you roll 3 additional, because you are level 17 barbarian, which means you get 3 additional dice for critting, along with the actual dice for critting.
Okay.
So you now need to roll 4 extra damage dice.
All right. Oh, that was shit. 5, 6, 7. An extra 8 damage on that, so 43 damage.
Total?
Yeah.
Wait, you rolled 3. Okay, that was really bad.
Yeah, I rolled all 2s, 1s, and a 3.
All right. You've pretty much done a little bit less, maybe, than the damage done to about the same as the damage done to the one that Sloane attacked as well. You have hooked onto its like lower mandible and sort of like pulling it down, but you haven't punched up into its skull. Nia, you're up with 2 weakened opponents in front of you. You got 2 weakened enemies. One is starting to drop a bit with this extra weight on it. Tig is not fully submersed, but it will be soon.
Yeah.
And what about this one in the back here?
It's undamaged.
Do you mind?
So I could use my movement to get there. That's kind of what I want to do, I think.
So you want to go down and around?
Yep.
Yeah, that's easy. I can move you.
I want to jump on this thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
What the
Jesus
hell?
God, okay. My mouse is not working, and I don't know why.
3,
it won't
4,
like...
5. 3, 4, 5, 6. You pretty much get there. I don't know.
If I, whatchamacallit? If I thought I was... Damn it. My fucking mouse won't work.
Just leave it there for now.
No, I'm trying to get the measuring tool. If I measure here, that's 20 feet. I can still, because I started here. It's 10 feet there.
All right.
10
Make an
feet
acrobatics
there,
check to
so-
jump into the water like that.
Sure thing. That's 31 for you.
Yeah, that'll do it. I'll give you the same same thing as well. If you roll high enough, you will crit.
What do I have to roll?
If you're going to attack.
Dexterous broads.
Oh yeah, I'm going to attack. Absolutely, I'm going to
Dexterous
attack.
battle
Bonus
rods.
action, Sunblade, and then we're going to attack. Oh my god, that's another 31 to hit. I just rolled a 19
That'll
again.
Do it. So you crit.
Cool.
So
I'm gonna roll.
you run down outside of this thing's like flailing arms with Tig on its back, and then you just dash forward and leap over the water, spearing it with the sunblade.
All right, so that is 15 points of slash. No, sorry, 10 points of slashing, 10 points of radiant.
Yep.
So 20 total, and then I'm going to attack again.
Yep. If you're gonna make more than like just do all the attacks at once, we're just gonna keep stabbing this thing. 20? Cool. Keep going.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, here we go. 18 points of damage, 10 of which is radiant. Plus, I need to get the crit damage. The crit die down. That's 2. And then one more. 28 head.
28.
So that is, yep, and that is 13 points damage. I think that's my 3 attacks.
Yeah, the last one would also garner a critical strike because if you get above a 25 on your natural rolls, I'm going to count it as a crit due to the acrobatic leap into the water, where they're kind of like buoyed up, so you kind of push them down and yeah.
Well, that is an additional 4 damage.
So what was the last one? 23, so plus 4.
Yeah.
Is that right? I got that
I
wrong.
believe.
That's fine.
Let me open up the chat here. That was 15 plus 5 plus 18 plus 2 plus 13 plus 4.
Okay. Are you rolling in D&D Beyond, are you?
Yeah, because I can't get the dice roller to work on my end for my weapons.
Okay, no worries. Right, so
But it should all be public, so you can go back and
that's fine.
keep me honest.
Okay, it is now their turn, and they all have whammon they're dealing with, and
Battle rods!
we'll go with the one that Sloane is currently punching on with. So it has... move this across so I can actually read. Right, it's going to make 2 pincer attacks at Sloane. Let's see if this... It did not. Stop it. Here we go. First one for a 21. Sloane's gone.
Yeah, she's just AFK for a moment.
Okay, we'll come back to her and instead do the one that's attacking Tig, and I'll just take that roll.
Okay.
21. Does it hit?
Hit me. It does.
Cool. You take
Oh my God.
14 points of damage.
Yep.
Bludgeoning damage, so it's halved. You can halve that yourself.
Yep.
You need to make a DC 16 escape check, or you are grappled, as it's kind of just pincered you and pulls you down.
Alright.
DC 16 should be easy for you to make on acrobatics or athletics.
18 on the dice.
Yeah, cool. Second attack going out at you.
Yep.
20.
Yeah.
Cool. And then 23 points of damage as it just pincers you with its other hand. And once again, make a escape check.
Can you not do that? 18 on the dice again.
Okay, you're fine.
So that was actually really lucky.
And it starts, with its movement, it starts just sinking beneath the water. You can choose to hold on, or you can,
Bless you.
Bless you.
I muted it for the audience, but you guys had to suffer. It was
That's
one or the other.
So I can choose to let go or stay on.
Yep.
Was it seeing all the swords and everything in the bottom of the pond?
Mhm.
Did all of us see that, or was it just Shelby? Just Nia?
I'll say just Nia.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, I'll let go.
Okay. You let go.
I've got my claw in the arm, don't I?
Well, you'll let go, so you let go, and then
So
you're
let
floating
go.
on the surface, and it goes down.
Yeah. All right, I'll let go and start moving towards the one that's near.
You don't get that choice right now because it's
Oh,
not
I
your
don't?
turn.
Fair enough.
It's
correct.
it's their turn. So now attacking Sloane.
I'm back. Sorry, needed a new chair.
That's okay. 27 to hit.
Yeah.
And then it does not a lot. 15 points of bludgeoning damage as it kind of leaps up, reaches up. No, wait, you're in front of it. Reaches forward and grabs you around the waist in this sort of pincers. Make a escape check, which is either an athletics or an acrobatics check to not be grappled.
Athletics.
Thought you might.
26.
Yep, that's fine. Next attack, it's got 2 pincers. Second one's coming at you. Natural 1. Yes. I'll say that in its haste to claw out at you, it actually gets its pincer blade stuck in the edge of the pool, and it's only going to have 1 attack next round.
Excellent.
Lastly, Nia.
Put the gremlin laugh there.
Yeah.
Excellent.
It tries to reach up and grab you.
That does not hit.
19 doesn't hit. Alright,
Nope.
next one. 21.
Ah, just hits. God damn it.
Alright. Doing a total of
Ooh.
20 points of damage.
Ow.
And I need you to make a escape check.
What is that?
Either acrobatics or athletics.
Acrobatics, please.
Yep, roll for it.
Is that a 9? Yeah, that's a unnatural 20.
Yep, so you're fine. You guys are way too dexterous for this shit, and you just dance around it. But you've taken 20 points of damage as it kind of swiped you, and you ducked, you're like, haha, and the second one just battered you a little bit. Because, you're on its back, stabbing into it, and it's just like, big stupid tool that it is. Sean, you have
It's staying above the It's staying above the surface.
You're too small, you're too light. Why would it sink?
Hey.
It barely knows you're there, except for the fucking sword in it. John, Auric,
Yes.
buddy, pal,
Mhm.
you have a garnet in a mage hand, and you've watched as all your friends have leapt into the water, knowing full well that you have area of effect spells, so they must be asking for it, right?
Yeah, that's why if anyone's noticed me just making area of effects throughout the map, trying to figure out how I'm not going to kill you all. And there's one spell that I can get the area of effect off in without hurting any of you.
And
only from one angle. And you went to the exact right spots to be able to allow this to happen somehow. Oops, I'm pressing the-
Oh, is this Gravity Fish or whatever it's called?
No, that one would kill them.
Please no.
No, it's Pulse Wave.
Ah.
It's the only one I have that is a cone and not a circle or a massive line. And I just have the right angle in space for the 30-foot cone to not hit any of them and to hit all of the chawl. Literally, if Sloane was one square in a different direction, she'd be hit. It's all of them actually. If there were one square closer to it, would be hit by it.
Can I kind of narrate this bit? I kind of like the idea of something here. And as you being like, you're pulling the garnet to you and you're preparing a spell with your other hand, and then you see them all around and you're just like, idiots. Walking around the pool calmly, because everything's distracted, catch the garnet and then just throw out this pulse wave to just...
Yeah, absolutely. And this pulse wave would be it'll still those of them, the ones in the water with them are gonna I imagine feel the waves pushing and all of that. But the three Chal need to give me DC 19 Constitution saving throws.
Constitution save. Normal. 16 for the first one.
Fail.
That's a fail for the second one. Oh no, and this is the one that Sloan is 5. That's also a fail.
All right, let's
roll for damage. Oh no.
You said the thing.
I said the thing.
You said the thing.
31 points of force damage.
31 points of force damage, and they are pushed away from me 15 feet.
So into us.
Yep, into you guys.
Okay.
But some of them might get pushed off of the water so that you can fight them without bobbing. So in a cone direction away from me is the direction they get pushed.
15 feet. Well,
I wasn't gonna pull them towards me because that's my other option. I'm pushing them away from me.
I'm not a pleb.
So
it's your problem.
they all kind of just hit the edge of the thing. It will move across a bit. It will move across a bit. And a massive portion of the water just gets pushed out the other side with all the dirt and gunk and decaying bodies and all that sort of stuff. And it hits the edge, and as the wave subsides, you just see Sloan head to toe in filth, just stinking black mud and rot. Her hair is just stuck to her all over. Her bearskin cloak weighs about 20 kilos more now.
Or just waves the garnet in his hand to show that he got it to her.
Was that necessary?
They're almost dead. Take care of them, please.
Ugh.
All right. Sloan, you're
Never
up.
been more scared of Sloan.
All right, now she looks even more foreboding, and we're gonna do the same thing. Great Weapon Master, Reckless Attack. The one that I've been working on. I'm gonna move this way just a little bit so I can still reach it. I also just remembered. Nope. I remembered wrong. Never mind. Here we go. First attack. Oh, it was almost natural 20. 19 to hit.
Hits. I'll try to turn that on the light a little bit, but yep, hits.
What's my 12? There it is. I get to reroll 2s, I believe, as a handed person. That was 2.
As a two-handed person. Everyone, let's roll again.
That's 9 plus 4, 13 points of slashing damage for the first hit.
Uh-huh. Wait. Really?
Nope. Yeah, I rolled the 9 plus 4.
Okay, plus 10 plus your strength.
Oh, shit!
Plus your
I
rage.
never added... Shit! I never added the plus... Yes, I did add it. Okay, hold on a second.
13
yes, I did.
Plus,
13 plus 10 is 23. Plus 3 is 26.
Plus 4 is your strength modifier, right?
Yeah.
And then your rage, so 26 total.
26, yeah, for the first hit.
Do you want me to do what I did with Auric and narrate something for Rule of Cool, or do you want to just do it yourself?
Sure.
Make an acrobatics check for me.
Okay.
Or a strength. You can make an athletics or an acrobatics if you wish. I'll let you choose.
Athletics, please. I get advantage on those. 22.
All right. If you can veto this, but if you want to, you can pretty much jump from the edge of the pool onto this thing's head, bring your weapon down, and as it starts to fall forward, you can then leap to the next one to make another attack, if you wish.
Ooh, because did I finish this one?
Yeah, you finished it. It is dead by about 10 extra hit points.
Wonderful. That sounds great. I'd love to do that. Thank you.
No worries.
It's gonna
Alright,
steal
here we
my
go.
kill.
I'm gonna come steal mine too.
So you jump across, and you land next to Nia, and you just got like grab onto it, one hand, massive swing down. Why does my computer keep making loud noises?
That's gonna be 22.
Dad hits.
12, 10. 25 points of damage.
Are you sure 25? You can't squeeze out any more points of damage?
I can bonus action.
Shadow Barrington. Can you do something with him?
I gotta say.
That's right. 25 points of damage. It is still alive. And you did kill something this turn, so you can bonus action another attack.
Oh.
Well, that's what Great Weapon Master does, you see.
Well,
did not
isn't
know
it?
that.
That's only when I crit.
No, if you crit or kill a creature, I believe it is.
On your turn, when you score a critical hit with a or reduce a creature to. Okay, great. There's my bonus
There you
action.
go.
Yep, there we go.
Yep, you did a murder on it, so now you get an
I
extra attack.
did it. I rolled a natural 20.
Yes!
Look, I'm gonna say that
Reward me.
As
Can I
you
not do that
raise-
math, please?
no, you don't. As you raise your hand up, the
I just
godly
scare it.
side of you transforms what was an axe into like a massive mace, and you hit this thing, and it just pink mists under both of you, enough to like the concussive force just whoosh the water away, and for a second you see the bottom of the pool. Before you, if you want, you can both make acro checks to leap to the edge.
23.
That was a 10. Well, I don't know. Natural 1.
Oh, okay. So, you
No,
leap
sorry,
to the edge.
12.
You leap to
technically.
the edge, Sloane, victorious as it's falling and this concussive wave goes out, and you just see Nia falling like what down into the empty
Oh no.
pit, and then
Can
the
I
water
catch
just.
her?
No,
My reaction to
your
catch her?
reaction was jumping to the edge, and then you just see the water like whoosh over her.
I'm glad Nia's a
Sorry.
good swimmer.
But
Nia's
you do-
alright, it's fine.
Nia
You-
keeps getting tossed into buckets of water.
Yeah,
I
pretty
get
much.
my kill stolen. I get
At the
tossed in
bottom-
the water.
At the bottom, though, where you were, you see daggers and gems and little vials and
Take
all
it all.
sticking out. So you can fish around down there.
Scoop up that shit.
Would Nia have had a
shit.
chance to take a
Other
deep
stuff.
breath?
Yeah,
before
yeah, of
going
course.
Under?
Yeah.
Cool.
Fuck
Don't need to
you!
be so
The water.
Come back up with loot and be like, fuck you, this is mine.
Yeah. So
Nia doesn't have a lot of money, so.
Tig, there's no way you can't kill this. So just tell me how you want to kill it.
Oh, okay
Okay.
then. Well, last time I checked, it went underwater.
Yep. So
So-
if you
wait.
follow it, you just can kill it. It's
Yeah,
got
okay,
so little
I'm
hit
just-
points. You're just gonna murder.
Awesome. I just want to, swim down into the water and basically just, when Tig went to go fishing with Nissa and just went and stabbed something and was like, see what comes up.
Yeah.
Just like stab a meerkat and eat it if you wanted to, kind of thing, like Velociraptor style.
Yeah.
I want to just straight up just go down and just like spearfish this thing and then swim back up and just come up to the top of this thing, its face on the end of my hand, just like suck out all the innards and be like,
calamari. Yeah.
yes.
So you swipe down, like raking through the water. You spear
Yeah,
something, you feel a bit of resistance, and you keep going. And you come up with like a head with tentacles on it. It's like a baby Cthulhu. You just
Yes.
you just tip it up and just take all the gunk from inside, and
And then I'll put like the head on top.
You see Sloan Wretch.
You're like,
Yep,
ta-da!
did it. All right. I keep trying to move the map on OBS and not the actual map, and get very confused while like dialogue boxes keep popping up. Like, would you like it? No, let me move. So
Can I take a
Orc?
quick dive?
where did Ori go?
I,
He's behind the
I'm in the corner.
Okay, I
on
can't
the
see.
left.
No worries. Yes.
possible for me to do.
Yeah, I just wanted to take a quick dive and see if there was like a chest or a small box down there at all.
We can wait for Nia, who's already there.
Oh, fabulous. That's right.
I was gonna see if I could do a little look,
Yep.
scavenge maybe.
Oh,
Tell you what.
look-see.
I will say that since Tig's eating shellfish brain problem, and you are in the
My
water.
sunblade also lights up the area too.
Yeah. So you can do a couple dives and make a perception check. It is very, very murky, and if anyone's ever been diving in silt before, it's not fun. So make a
Well, this is an ability check,
perception
right? Perception's an
check
ability.
at disadvantage is what I was going to say, because of how
Well,
murky it is.
I'm gonna do it at a flat roll because I'm spending a daring deed point to get advantage. Because
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
go for it. Daring deeds.
Right.
Thunder.
Very
Continue.
indeed.
specifically using the deed daring, which gives me advantage on ability checks.
Yeah. The daring deed daring. Okay.
That is a 19. 15 on the
Okay.
dice plus 4.
Okay. You find the following. Over the next
this
Just
Say,
get
I
a bag.
yeah, in the next say minute of going up and down and searching, it is kind of hard to find, so you don't get everything, and I'm not going to let you find it all now. This is like your party's search of the pool, right? 1 potion of fire breath, a magic wand which will need to be identified, 3 daggers which had a magical hue to them, a globe which has a bit of magic to it, a
Don't give it to work. No orbs. No orbs for work.
a
That'll work.
sapphire with some runes carved into it.
Oh, I know somebody who should look at that.
1 potion that has in elven like elven slang, like, you know, some slum kid did it, written growth on the side of it, so a potion of growth.
Aww.
And 2 potions which you recognize as potions of healing, having bought and used them before.
Damn. Good haul. You're welcome. Throwing you underwater.
Thea's not talking to you right now.
That's fair.
You're about as filthy as Sloane is, given that you're in this murky water. So is Tig, but she seems to be happy because it's mostly innards.
Ugh.
Next. Is Smell with us?
He stayed at
he
the
meet-
sundial to sort of like make sure that anything following you might, you know, not get murdered.
Fuck, I was hoping you could tell me what these runes mean.
You'll see me.
Oh.
don't
We're
worry.
telepathically linked.
And with Tamel? Was Tamel included in that?
I'll say that he's included.
Tamel is included.
Yeah, if he was there,
okay.
I would have connected us.
Tamel?
1 moment. Do you all, once you've done this, do you guys sort of head back through the end path, or do you guys sit there for a little while? Do you like keep walking
I'm-
through the maze, or are you just going to sit in the pool for a bit?
I was assuming we were gonna sit and regroup for a second because we just got all this
Yeah.
loot.
That, and I have something I realize that I can do. So as we're regrouping, but we can come back to that in a second.
Sit and
So-
regroup.
Tamel, you, and he's like, yeah, Nia, what's up?
I found something that I think you might know. It's a gem with a bunch of runes carved on it.
bring it to me when you get a chance to have a look.
Cool. If we can make it back.
Yeah, just
I can
retrace
identify
the
those other
steps.
items.
We,
All right.
What was that?
What else?
he
What else?
said you could try and retrace your steps, and then
Whatever.
Oh, yeah, I was
Anything you found, I can take a look at if you want. Shouldn't be too hard.
cool. Guys, I just found like 4 magic things. I don't know what they do, and I can't examine them anymore.
I can examine them, but it will take time, so we may not want to do all of them.
I need a little bit of time. I just remembered that I can do something that would be very helpful.
Should we go meet back at Tamil? I want to show him this.
If that
I pulled up
path
the
is
rune.
returned to normal and we can only takes a couple minutes to return to him, then I don't see the problem with it. Although we will need to move quickly after this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which way do you go? Back the way you came, or out the?
back.
All right.
Follow the ball bearings back.
In a really weird and like it might break your brain a bit, you follow the ball bearings back, but it still leads you back to the path where you started. So you walk out this way, and then you just reappear over here anyway. You just loops in a circle back to you, and there is ball bearings the entire way through.
Fuck!
I would like to investigate the gem in my hands to see if there's any markings on it, if there's anything in this area that like is socketed that this gem might go into.
It's just a nicely cut garnet, but it's kind of cut in like a weird shape. If there was a socket for it, it would be very easily identifiable given the shape of the gun.
I didn't happen to see a place where I could be like slotted into when I was in the water. Cool.
And we ended up back at the start when we went back the path we came from. So I want to try the continuing path, while holding the garnet.
Yep, cool. Do you guys follow him?
Yeah.
Let's stay here.
I do.
Yep.
I will offer to hold everyone's hand.
Insert myself
This is
in
not
between.
a familial thing. This is because I don't know if this garnet has something to do with being able to move forward, and I hold hands. So
I'll have to
that's
be touching the rock. I'm gonna hold Sloane's hand and then hold Nia's hand and be like, we're going!
You arrive back at the sundial.
We made it!
Nia just looks like her brain just short-circuited for a second.
spatial anomalies.
Okay,
This
so
time-
not that way.
When you get there, you come back down the path that you walked up before. So let's call we'll just call it, the northern path, right? The one that goes
Northern path.
that way.
Yeah.
So the northern path. This time, the sundial is pointing. The shadow of it is pointing both north and east. On top of that, Auric, you notice almost immediately that there is now a socket point for the garnet.
Mel is not here, is he?
He is here.
Oh shit.
He's just
That's
sitting
fucking
there
trippy.
with his back against the like raised part of the sundial. He's just working in a little book he carries with him.
That's trippy, okay.
But so there seems to be anomalies of spatial variety here, so we will need to be very wary of our wits. Perhaps we should try moving onward before socketing this gem into its place. There may be other gems.
Wait, before we do that, let me do my thing. And I want to concentrate for 11 minutes. And one of my features as a barbarian is that as Spirit Walker, and I can cast Commune with Nature as a ritual, and I instantly gain knowledge of up to 3 facts of my choice about any of the following subjects as they relate to the area. So one of them is buildings, so I would like to try and sense the tower. Let's see. Powerful celestials, fae, fiends, elementals, or undead.
Two big old fays.
Yep. And prevalent plants, minerals, animals, or people.
Okay. Apart
I'm a
from yourself,
prevalent person.
you detect 4 people. There are no buildings.
What?
And there
Knew there was a different one I should have picked.
there is 2 fae, one of which is also bordering on celestial. I'm so sorry. It's actually a really good idea, just this is the only place it's absolutely useless.
Can I change one of them to say influence from other planes of existence?
Yes, you can. You are technically in a demi-plane right now. This, like, there doesn't seem to be anything beyond this little area.
So, all right, well then let me let me narrate what it looks like, because it looks cool in my head. So I sit down and close my eyes, and then I open them, and you kind of see Shadow Barrington come out of my shoulders, but not like full, not full Shadow Barrington, and just like as I move my head, Shadow Barrington's head moves, and then when it's done, sinks back in and learn just fucking nothing.
You learn things, they just aren't
Useful.
particularly
It was not as helpful as I thought.
While she was doing
Never
that, could
mind.
I have done identifying one of the magic items we have
Yeah.
found?
I was
Yep.
also gonna hand the gem to Tamel. See if he
Good
could
call.
look at it. Rune Dad, though.
Yeah, I have so many things I have to look at because of you guys. Yep, I have like 5
Almost
books
like
open
it's
currently.
your job.
Shut up, you. So gem to Dad, and then what are you trying to identify? Yorick?
There's like 3 magic daggers and a wand. We don't know what it does.
Then there was the orb as well.
And the orb.
Um,
Not sure I showed you that one though, because of your
yeah,
history.
If you wanted to be
Might have. I'm sorry, but you clawed your eye out and put
Vicious.
an orb in it last time I really hung out with you, so I might hold off on that one.
Hey, you were like unconscious when that happened, so
Yeah, I just heard about it afterwards, and then you lost
So
your
which
soul.
one are you giving to Auric?
Oric knows about the 3 wands and the
3 daggers and the wand.
yeah. That's
So
what I
which
meant
one
to
do
say.
you want
then
to?
wand.
Wand. Okay.
Weapons.
You start your ritual of identify, and these little ethereal spiders start appearing and weaving webs that show scenes of terror and fear, and through your connection to like their intent and your spell, you realize this is a wand of fear that has 3 charges.
Okay. I imagine Auric kind of holds up the wand and inspects it as the several spiders, I imagine, at this point are just kind of like are all just crawling. Auric is so used to spiders now. Like he's made a lot of progress.
Oric conquered his fear.
Yeah. Like they're just crawling on him at this point, and he is not paying attention to them at all. As they then kind of dissipate away, and he'll just sort of whisper, "One wand of fear, perhaps useful."
Nefarious.
And I'll tuck it in my sleeve. Perhaps if we have another moment to rest, I could identify more of these daggers. But we should be moving soon.
He's gonna pick one of the daggers at random and put it in her boot.
I mean,
Alright.
Tick's just been sitting watching all of you big brain people, so I'm super proud.
All right, can you make a religion check? I'm gonna say, given that you have felt something is wrong about this place, but it's not your usual senses. It's not arcane. It's not. It's something wiggling just at the back of your mind, making you feel like something's up.
Okay, I shall.
Not a massive check, but it's literally something only you could know. So,
Okay. So,
Please tell me it's like some tiny whiny wobbly shit.
I actually.
Different
Oh,
things.
I'm actually very good at religion.
fix this.
Works, read a book or two.
24.
Tig's looked at
24.
books.
Time doesn't exist here. It's like for you, it's frozen. Outside, it's still passing, which means you can't rest, you can't recuperate, you can't regain spells. There's no It's the sun doesn't seem to move at all. It is difficult for you right now. You're still it still seems to have effect for spell casting, like your ritual still worked. If there's a spell that takes, a minute, it's still gonna last 10 rounds before dissipating. But unfortunately, for the purposes of your bodies, you're not hungry. That's why it's only saying something literally only you could have figured out like this. It's just you're like, this is weird. Why do I feel weird? It's because you're a time boy. A time god boy.
Isolated, intentional movements. The arrow of time is peculiar here, in that it is not here. Be judicious with your abilities that require rest to come back, because they will not here until we leave. There's no sleep, no eating, no thirst, no hunger.
Noted.
But it passes out there, so we mustn't tarry, or who knows how long will have gone by as we wait.
What's deciduous?
And as she starts to say that, Tamel steps forward anyways, this gem here has some sort of elemental in it. I can't tell if it's a prison for it, or you control it, or if it's good or evil. But there's something inside.
Can you tell what kind of elemental it is?
Given that it's a sapphire, I'd have to say it's gotta either be water or air.
Ooh, hello.
I get any sense from it with my communing with nature?
I don't know, are you?
Well, I was. I want something out of it. I'm so proud of the idea.
Again, that gem
Sense-
to me is its own little plane inside of it for this thing to exist in, so you wouldn't be able to cross that threshold.
Maybe she just sensed Tig. I'm intrigued.
gonna.
I'm so
Yeah, I'm
sorry,
gonna-
Shannon. You was just anywhere else it would have been useful.
Gonna put the gem in my pocket because I think pocket elemental sounds like a pretty nice thing to have.
Yep. All right. So, north and
East.
east.
There we go, east.
Yeah.
Looks like it's pointing us in the right direction.
I think it's
We've
like one of
going-
those big square things. The round things that tell you
A clock.
Clock.
yeah, clocks.
Clock.
You're right, it is.
Well, yeah, that's what
That's
a
very
sundial
good, Tig.
is. The kind of clock.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
Are we moving?
Tig, you
Without
take 2 points of
placing big
psychic
gem.
damage.
Mind blown.
Pretty much. She's like, it's a clock. I still don't know what a clock is.
Bit of blood, like.
It's a way. It's just how you tell time.
Okay,
So
so
you know
There's
what
no
time of
time.
day it is.
you're all moving off to the east.
Yeah.
Are we not placing the gem?
No.
We're
keep
gonna
it
move
until-
on first and see if it lets us.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I guess I'll lead just because I'm holding the gem. And
We hold
I'm
hands?
holding his hand.
I suppose we should.
Why?
Although it would be good to discover if we can move independently. So no, actually no. No hand holding this time.
Nia's just gonna walk ahead while this hand holding shenanigans is
So
happening.
you all walk off to the
Okay.
east,
I'd flick some of the mud on your face.
and after 3 or 4
Yes,
minutes,
prestidigitation.
you end up right back to where you started.
Hold hands!
Auric lets out
I
the biggest
grab your
sigh ever.
hand. More sludge.
Or can I see the gem, please?
Sure.
Nia's just gonna go put it in the damn thing.
Okay.
You're overthinking it so hard.
It clicks
The
in, and then
answer is right there.
it clicks in, and that's it. What do you do now?
Okay. Go east. And she just
Alright.
fucking walks.
Do you all go east?
Auric will follow behind, muttering
Okay.
to himself.
You all go
I
east,
thought.
and after 3 or 4 minutes, end up right back where you started.
God damn.
And Auric walks over and pries the gem from the little sundial and looks at Nia the entire time.
I'm gonna grab Nia's hand, grab Sloan, and be like, hand holding, we go!
All right.
Nia just like shrugs like you were sitting there arguing about holding hands. I don't want to hear about
And
it.
as there's like, Tamel's just sitting there watching as the bickering heads off east, and then after 3 or 4 minutes comes out the west side and it's just like, alright, that's odd.
So
Oh!
I wonder if we have to go
What if we go
north
out?
and then east.
No,
I was
no,
just
no, no,
thinking
no.
The exact
no.
same
so,
thing, Nia.
Well, hang on. We went north, came back out north. If we go east, we keep coming back east, or we come out west. Maybe we have to go opposite of what the arrow does.
So west and then
Perhaps.
south.
Yeah.
Let's try west then, or south. But I do think there's merit to Nia's idea there. So let's have that as a backup. Because it could be like those children's toys where you have to repeat the pattern over and over again.
So you head
Oh, I
to
love
west,
this
Get the
now.
full
West.
pattern.
and after 3 or 4 minutes, you come out the east side.
Okay.
The lower east side?
And then, are you gonna do the what are you doing
The
now?
north and the north
We're gonna
and
do
then
north.
east.
You
is
head out the
west.
north, you come out the south, you head out the east, you come out the west.
Okay, northeast.
Northeast.
I'm gonna
Yes,
go
let's try
northeast.
So you all go northeast, and can
Don't
I
have
get
to
you to
hold
roll a d8?
Hey!
Yes!
All-
Take did
all
the
of
dumb
us?
and got an answer.
No,
Everyone
one of you,
roll.
just one of you. Just someone roll a
Can
d8.
I roll? Because I went first?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah,
shit.
it was your
Discovered
idea.
it.
Please
Yay!
ignore that. Please ignore
Tig
that.
did-
Tig's
Stupid.
nose bleeds again.
3.
Tree.
3.
Tree.
How do I delete?
Please tell me we come out like the east or the southeast.
1 second, I'm just moving across the screen.
Oh my god, we actually at least we're going to another part of the map.
I did a help.
I don't like those things. though.
I don't like it here.
God. Oh no.
I don't
Oh,
like
boy.
it here. I want to
seems
go
long.
home.
This looks like
too
a
long.
fighting pit.
I did a help.
Ahem.
She walks out into these two
Ooh.
giant cyclopses.
I want to go
I did
home.
help.
Alright. You emerge from the path into a far larger than any area you expected to encounter in the maze garden. The rectangular space must be at least 90 feet across, with its far side almost 150 feet away. It looks like a boulder-strewn pasture, with a large pond to one side and a fenced vegetable garden and oversized cottage on the other. Sheep graze in the pasture, tended by a pair of cyclops. But none of them are moving. They all appear frozen in time. And you're all currently, like, literally on the border edge of this place. Like, just about to enter it. Who took the leads? Tig?
Tig.
All right.
Tig.
Do you just go walking on in? Or do you stop at the threshold and like, oh, weird?
Yeah, I'll stop at the threshold and be like, it's a different room. I was not expecting a different room. I'll be like,
Tig thought we were just playing a game and going
Yes!
in other directions.
Tig has big brain!
Okay.
Very good job, Tig.
So did you say the cyclopses were frozen?
Yeah. I just imagine Tig trying to flex her brain like,
That's exactly what she's doing. She's just like,
all right.
My
So
brain
yeah,
has
everything
biceps.
here is frozen.
Simplest
Oh, yeah.
solutions sometimes are the right ones, Tig. Thank you. for
so
guiding
do we go or do we say, hi, I helped. Now you do big brain because
I-
Tig just
I
wants to
feel
go
like if-
play.
I feel like we're going to probably have to fight these things.
May
What's their cottage
come
like?
alive when we walked out. When we walk out.
Maybe they talk to Tig because Tig is part giant. Tig is a big tree. Get it?
You speak.
Do you speak giant?
Do you? I speak giant.
I think I speak giant. Let's
I
find
speak
out.
giant.
I speak giant and have 19 charisma.
See, giant didn't go towards any of my required credits when I was in school.
Okay, so who's
Let's-
walking out into the area?
Tig.
Okay.
I
I'm gonna
am
start walking
following.
As soon
towards-
as you cross the threshold, everything springs into life. The sheep start munching on the ground. The Cyclops look at each other, and they're speaking in a weird dialect. You won't pick up most of the words, but I'll let you have some of them in a moment.
Mhm.
Especially Nia, who has been a translator in the past.
Ooh, brain.
But you hear game, yeah, and then they do rock paper scissors across the thing at each other, and the one sort of like in the little pasture bit, see in the thing on the by Tig, loses, and he's like, and he just sits down. They're carrying no weapons, and one of the Cyclops comes walking up, just and it gets right next to Nia looking down and picks up a boulder and then just hurls it towards the other end of the pasture. Goes about 100 feet and then rolls another 20, and then it just looks at you.
Nia's going to ask in giant game and then mimic the throwing motion.
He points to a boulder.
Yes.
Wait. I'm gonna look at Sloane and give Sloane the potion of growth.
Hell yeah.
This Tig is just like, oh.
Sloane.
Do I drink this now?
No, and she's gonna say this in giant to Sloane because she knows Sloane will know this. She's gonna say, "Prove who's the stronger barbarian."
Good girl.
Hair toss from Sloan.
Yeah.
And it's just
And
wet
she
mud,
says,
just like,
yeah.
and like slaps you on the other side.
And
Oh,
she'll say,
yeah.
yeah, drink it now. She'll say, drink it now and toss that boulder.
With pleasure in giant. And I'm gonna unstop her with my teeth because I think that looks really cool. And I'll spit it out. And I'm gonna drink it.
And then she kind of just like hulks out to like 15 feet tall. The weapon, because I'm going to say your magical items kind of grow with you.
Boy.
And so pretty much like you do the whole thing where like the shirt's like rips off, but the bearskin cloak like falls around you, and you look this
Shield.
massive like bear woman barbarian giant with now this fuck off huge khopesh on your back, right? It's like a 20-foot long great weapon just strapped to you.
Amazing.
And you go, and these are every boulder is at least 2 foot across. You grab one in one hand.
We said that the Kopesh can turn into different weapons now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, how many shots do I get? Do I get 1? Do I get 2? Please say 2. Can I have 2?
She's pregnant. Be nice.
I could.
You can't keep playing that card.
I can. I've got 6 more weeks.
Then we're gonna be like, she's got a baby. Be nice.
Forever. You're muted, Sean.
She made it. She can use it to her
I said it'll
advantage.
never end.
No.
And then 10 years, 15 years. I have a teenager and it's annoying. Now it feels.
Listen,
nice for
that's
me.
one of the perks of being a parent. All right.
So, anyways, you're not sure you can.
All right, so you know what I'm gonna do? Well, we said, but first, I asked the question and I don't know if I gave you a chance to answer. Kopesh can turn into different weapons, right?
Melee weapons, yes.
Is a slingshot a melee weapon?
No.
Fuck. I would have
Can
been
it
really
turn into
cool.
a bat?
I mean, you can turn into a warhammer. You can play golf if you want,
Yes.
but you're more likely to pulverize the stone than
Yeah.
launch it.
All right. Yeah, all right. It was a cool idea in theory. I'll just huck it as far as
Okay.
I fucking can.
Make a strength check.
Aye. Captain. 17.
Okay, I believe when you become a large creature through enlarge, you get +4 strength.
I already have +4 strength.
Yeah, so
it
you,
means
Or
more
additional.
yeah.
I don't think that it does for potion of growth. I think that's for potion of giant growth, which is different.
Okay.
But you
I'm
do
looking
have
now.
like an increased ability to throw things when you are large in size. You throw twice as far as you normally would, I believe.
Okay. You can make the check at advantage, I'll say, because I haven't got the rule for potion growth here. It's not actually in this book, which is very annoying. Like, hey, we're going to give you magic items for the book with no descriptor.
I got it. My weight is multiplied by 8.
Yes.
You just get extra D4.
Advantage on strength checks and saving
Oh, there you go.
throws.
Yep, so you get advantage on strength check.
Yep. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
But I had 17.
Okay, so 17
Uh,
is your highest.
Okay, so what is that? A 13 that you rolled?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. It goes a total of 80 feet, rolling a further 15.
I can do
And-
better than that.
The Cyclops is like, and just like sort of then points to Auric and then to a stone boulder.
Ha!
Oh!
Oh.
Sloan laughs out loud. Do you want me to
Me too.
throw it for you?
Auric, just. I'll walk over to one of these rocks.
Just imagine the nerd just like trying to push it. And
Oh my
just falling
God.
over.
He's like pushing it. It's like, hey!
And,
Like the
uh,
scraping of his
the
feet.
Cyclops-
Crap.
The Cyclops like, anyway, win game.
Oh no.
He doesn't give us
He
any way we
basically
can win
said
this game.
he doesn't think you're going. There's no way you can win this game, Auric, is what they.
How far did he
said.
throw his rock?
Shelby, to be more accurate, given your translatory thing, is you can use any way you want to win this game.
I still
No,
say
we
what I
can
said
use-
to Auric.
We could use any way we want to win the game.
Let me
That's what
look
he
at my
says.
Spells.
If you want to, Auric, make an intelligence check. I'll give you a rough idea of how heavy these rocks are.
Yes, please. Oop, no,
Actually,
that was a bad roll. 8.
Would you like to use your hero point? Or do you not have it?
I do not have it because I burned it in one of our last sessions.
Yeah, cool. Excellent. That's just what you want. These rocks are very heavy. That's what your big brain is telling you.
Cool.
Wasn't one of your gravity spells like yeet things around?
I do have yeet spells. I'm just seeing which is the best yeet spell.
yeet spells.
I wish I had
love
the
it.
true yeet spell, catapult.
Which, you know, the
This is
the
what
verbal
Oryx-
component is ya yeet, and it just goes.
I also don't want to accidentally just eat all of us.
This is gonna be Oryx's domain when he becomes a god, the domain of Yeet.
I am the god. Oof.
Sun is getting
I think
brighter
the best
outside.
I honestly have is actually Pulse Wave, and I'd have to cast it really high to send it that super far.
Do you want me to throw it for you?
No. How far did you throw yours?
It's 95 feet.
Well, that was with the roll.
You could.
All right, all right.
Just saying.
Okay, 4 times 20.
Little giant, the cycle.
I'm just going to pick it up and throw it in a second.
It gets a cup and like dips it into the water and starts
The
drinking.
furthest I can shoot anything with Pulse Wave is 45 feet.
I'll throw you
He's
if you
gonna
want.
start picking grass and making,
nope,
like, little grass crowns.
No, that's not going to do that. It's just going to put it up in the sky. I can throw it 100 feet up in the air and just have it sit there with reverse gravity.
What if you... No, that doesn't work. That was a really stupid idea. Never mind.
What,
I
cast
wish that
fly on the boulder?
object. Yeah, oh yeah, I do know fly.
Not that that'll work because it won't be able to move under its own power because it hasn't got.
Yeah,
any
it would just, yeah.
just sit there.
I would need levitate. I would need levitate, which I don't have. Auric is literally just leaning against the rock right now, looking through his spell book. Very nonchalant.
So after about 5 minutes, Cycle's like, and it points to you near. What? Shot?
What? I'm sorry.
And he points to you in the to a boulder.
Nia, oh god. How big did you say these boulders were?
At least 2 feet across.
Like the size of a Nia?
You could you can make an intelligence check to try to figure out the weight.
Sure. Wasn't bad. Flat 15.
Yeah, the smallest one here is 500 pounds.
Nia's gonna
Do
say
you want me to
giant.
throw it for you?
Please,
Auric
I
can
can't
only
do
lift
this.
120 pounds.
As you step across to try to, he's like, and points towards Nia, Auric, and Tig. So, do you give up there, Nia, and say no?
Nia just is and giant. I can't. I'm too small.
All right. Looks to Tig. Huh? Huh?
We
He
play?
wants you to. He wants you to throw the.
Ah!
Not that kind of play, Tig. Not that kind of play.
No,
Throw
no,
the
no, no.
boulder
Not
play.
that kind of play. Gameplay.
Yes, that.
Yes.
If I wanted to use all of my spell slots, I could get this thing over there, but that would be...
Now,
I would
I
cast
have-
Time Stop first, and then just keep pulse waving it down until...
Not
we're
worth
just
Then
gonna
it.
you
hip
dead
thrust
at the
this
end of
boulder
this.
to the edge, is what you're saying.
The fucking Cyclops is just about to smash us. What's gonna happen?
I have a lifting capacity of 1,600 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
So
Oh, because you're a pure totem barbarian, right?
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So I would like to.
And just so you know, and I'll let you know this, if you rage, you also will get advantage on strength checks.
Yeah, I would like to rage.
So,
I'm gonna walk
just-
up to the edge and be like, I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm gonna walk up to the rock that he's pointed at and be like, and just
So-
stomp. and grab this rock and just lift it up and yuck it like I did with that wizard when he was in that sphere.
Yeah.
And just like snowball, shake him like a hamster.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna yuck it.
Don't do that to your hamsters, guys. That's not
So,
nice.
No, don't do that. Do that to
The one
wizards.
the smallest one, which Nia was looking at like, and then Auric is leaning on, you go up and just grab and lift. And then make a strength check with advantage.
Guys, I was almost able to do this with Dimension Door.
Be nice
I read
to
the
me,
line,
those
so it's got to be something you can carry.
19!
On the dice with your
yes,
plus
19 on the
7.
dice! 19 on the dice!
Hell yeah.
Okay,
Motherfuckers.
just
Yes, sorry.
woo, and it just sails over the fire hedge, and the Cyclops is like, oh.
That's right. We're with her.
And then you see his boulder that he threw cracks, and a small sapphire rolls out.
I'm gonna go pick it up and be like, give to Auric.
And you see, like, the Cyclops is like tussles your hair, and is like, goes inside, and you know what? He's pretty impressed that this tiny little person managed to throw a rock. So he comes out, and him and his buddy have been here for effectively ever. So they just like make things, and he comes out with a little crown made of when you said you're gonna make a flower crown or leaf crown, he was gonna do it with you. Because a little crown of sticks that they've like used vines to like strap together, and it's sized as a ring for him, but he like puts it on your head, so it's just like a thump.
Is Nia able to finish hers? The one she was
Yeah.
making?
The other
She
one,
puts it-
the one that's sitting in the pasture, is also making one, like watching you.
Oh, can
The one that lost
the
its
one-
rock paper scissors.
So, the one that put the crown on my head, can I just be like, come, whisper. Psst, 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 psst.
Yeah, he comes over.
Can she have one too? With a flower?
Are you pointing towards Sloane?
Sloane, yeah, and I'll reach into
I
my
imagine-
snack pack and I'll give him like an arm.
He's like, and he's like kind of old, but he looks at it like, and puts it over, like they've got like a place for the fire, and he puts it up there. And then the big Cyclops finishes his leaf.
Yeah, I was about to say,
grass,
can Nia
flower
like
crown.
like go into the pasture and like work on it with him?
Yeah, and at the end,
Adorable.
he sort of like hands you his one, and he's like, he holds his hand out looking kind of sheepish.
Yeah, no, she'll hand over the one she was working on.
And because it's a crown, he like puts it on his pinky finger. And he's like,
Aww.
I imagine as the potion is wearing off, Sloane is just standing there extremely pissed off. And
like-
just, the arms are
you know Mario
just
when he shrinks like.
shrinking.
Yes.
It's
still
that.
covered in
Pops.
muck and crap and just like
Nia's gonna come over and put the flower crown on Sloane.
And
I
the
don't
way-
change at all, and now I just look grumpy wearing a flower crown covered in shit.
the way these Cyclops treat the sheep are like how humans would treat little rabbits, and it's like just like stroking it and cuddling it. And then what do you guys do?
Thank you.
I'll
We
translate.
have to go.
Yeah. We go.
Oryx is confused. Everyone's either grumpy or playing with Cyclops, and he's just like, the fuck is this?
Oryx just like, we're done here.
We go now.
They're very sweet. I understand. But remember, the Immortal and his band are in there right now trying to undo what we want to do. So we need to move.
I stomp off in the direction that we're
you
supposed
all-
to go.
Move off to the far end, and as you leave, they just freeze, like waving at you, happy.
Poor souls. We should try to
they're
free
so
them when this is all over. Maybe
Yeah.
not. Maybe this is a great heaven for them.
Give
Occasionally,
them more sheep.
that may
Anyway,
work.
we go.
Nia just
He's
seems
just like,
really.
Did
Nia
I
just seems
help?
really fucking happy. After all that, that was
Something
hilarious.
nice happened.
Been
Yeah.
expecting such horrors within this space.
I'm just gonna grab me and be like, Nia, You speak better than Tig! Ah!
And he's just like 3 inches off the ground, like.
Yeah, it's like
That's
holding
so
up like a
kind of
happy like when
Yeah,
you're
like
proud
you-
of like a 5-year-old.
And then just plop her back
Alright.
down. You're like, you're all
I-
so
this-
smart.
This
We
used
might
to
have
be
time
my
for another
job.
puzzle.
Oric is
Okay.
walking with the gems, and he'll look at Sloane and say, I thought you would enjoy a game like that. Why you look upset?
Because I lost. Stop.
As you return to the sundial, the lights now point down paths A. Oh, no. North,
North.
southeast, and southwest.
South.
No, wait, what?
So you said north, southeast, and southwest?
Southwest.
Yeah.
Would it be
Yeah.
north?
Yep.
Last time it
Yeah,
was
let's go.
between north and east.
It's alright. I've been drawing it out, guys.
Yeah, let's go.
Looking at
Okay.
screen.
So you all eat a serum.
Oh, I see.
Thank you.
I see. Okay.
So you all head off to the south?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me double check.
Yeah.
One of you,
I imagine-
Sean this time, because you
Okay.
got it right, you can roll a d4 since you're running out of options.
Ooh. I almost expect that as soon as Oric says we go south, Sloane just like stomps off. So,
Stop. Yep.
trying to get to the
100%.
challenge before anyone else.
Yes, exactly.
Thinking
Yeah, I'm in
completely the
front this
same.
time, so I can get a head start.
Yeah.
I got a 4.
Next strength challenge, I'm going to be first.
1, 2, 3, 4. Let me just find it on. I'm trying to get off of Nia's thing. Stop. Yeah. Cool.
Leave me alone.
I don't want to target Nia as the thing. It just won't let me not target Nia.
Stop targeting Nia.
Hey, okay, cool. Then I go back to this one. Yeah. Cool. So you folks
Just a little girl.
are all
People
going.
of untold evil.
Please stop being targeted. Then move.
While we're walking, Oric has kind of started to think that this is a very casual maze now, and is working on other things as we're walking.
I don't like
motherfucker
this.
Just jinxed it.
I don't like
Yep.
it.
Right as
I
we
don't
see,
like it.
Elemental force.
Sean.
I have an elemental and a gem, and I will throw it at them.
Oric, stop paying
Okay.
attention. Now you see Oric as he's walking behind Sloane is just pulling out random strings of different materials. He's got like a silver wire, he's got an iron wire, and he's just sort of starting to look at each of them and bend and twist them magically. One might say he's experimenting with components for a new spell.
Okay. As you arrive here, you see a placid pond fills the center of this open space. A stout pagoda rises from a huge boulder that stands in the water like an island. An arched bridge crosses the water to the pagoda, whose red roof is held up by 6 sturdy pillars, and capped with a carved fish. A human male wearing yellow silk robes embroidered with red and goldfish stands in the pagoda. You hear exotic music being played on a stringed instrument. As you arrive and step across the threshold, the man, his form shifts briefly to a large humanoid creature which you all can just sense the magical energy within him. And the reason I've got that there is so you guys know that he is not, like, because it's not quite what it seems, but he'll flicker at times between the human male and this larger being.
Is there discernible features of this larger being that we can see that are different from him, or does he just look like he's enlarging magically?
make a nature check.
Ooh, I think
May
that's
I as
the
well?
only one that I don't have proficiency.
Only Auric and Tig would really have an idea about these because of their extra planarness.
That's fair.
Nova, this is a question that I've been meaning to ask you because I have this druid level. And I did make a little spare Auric druid level thing at the bottom, and it did. Do I get the extra proficiencies of an extra level in druid?
I'll say yes.
Or not? Okay, because I did basically just pick nature because I was the only one that mattered really that I didn't have. Cool. Okay. So let me roll that. Okay, so that would give me a 27.
All right, it's Dal.
Ah, my suspicions confirmed.
And since if no one you can explain it to people if they ask, I guess, because you can't just
What's a
nod. Or whatever.
Yeah. Auric would actually almost, upon immediately realizing what it is, would look right to Nia and say, "This man is shifting between a normal human and a Dao, an earth elemental being, a Jinn. Perhaps your water elemental shard may be useful here. I don't know how, but it could be. Just keep that in mind."
Do you want me to throw it?
No. I just said keep it at the ready in case it is relevant at some
I'll
point.
be ready.
So
Yeah, sure.
as you all enter the area, the figure moves to the pagoda and sits down on the boulder, where it protrudes through the floor of the pagoda, creating like a seat for him. He just sort of waits patiently and tends to a charcoal pit which smolders beside him.
Auric would walk kind of around the pond until he is in eyesight of the Dao, just to see what happens. Walking
I'll
carefully.
walk with them.
Just nods to you.
We're just passing through, you see. Is this your home?
He sort of waves a hand, and 4 pink silk cushions appear in front of him, and he picks up a tea kettle, places it over the pit.
An invitation?
Oh.
Just gives you a brief smile.
Alright, can you
Nate's
get
gonna go
this
sit
stuff
down.
off of me before I sit down, please?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know prestidigitation anymore. It seems when I was soulless, I saw no need for it, and
I thought you just did it in the previous room.
oh, I was joking.
So right now it's caking on you, and it's getting it's cracking, getting in your eyes and mouth, and it's foul.
Nia's just gonna go sit down. She doesn't care.
Excuse me, nice Mr. Nice Tea Man. Can she have a bath?
Looks to you, and it just sort of at you, and all because it's mostly earth and dirt, just falls off you.
Thank you. I did not want to get your very nice pillow dirty. And I'll sit down. Thank you, Tig.
That's so cool.
He's sitting there, and as he starts pouring tea, you see that the pit of coals, because you do all go to sit down, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, you see the pit of coals are just slowly rotating and moving and keeping it all sort of aerated.
Very nice system.
You can make a intelligence check, or Arcana check, sorry, if you want to realize what is happening here.
Yes.
Any of
100%.
us?
Always. Forever.
That's appropriate.
Yeah, hell yeah.
3, so no.
36.
Jesus Christ.
Intelligence?
Arcana. That's alright. Don't worry. You're not going to get it.
I was going to say, I rolled a 3 on the dice in that I'm a -3 for Arcana, so that's appropriate.
19.
I rolled a 3 too.
You notice that it comes out of the earth a little bit every now and again. There's a small clay pillar being magically moved by Move Earth to move the coals. And he takes another pinch of some leaves, crumples them in his fingers, and pours them into the teapot, and then puts it back up onto the fire. He sips his tea, and he then gets 4 more cups out as the new tea is brewing.
Are you a guardian of sorts here? Protecting a gem like these? I'll show him the gems we've collected.
Of sorts. I have been here very long.
In service to whomever created this maze.
Domthal.
Is this a willing servitude?
No.
When's the last time you saw Zonthal?
Millennia.
Perhaps you're serving a ghost. Be it now.
Perhaps.
I will admit this is a nice reprieve. But we really must be passing through, you see.
And vapors start to rise up out of the tea. It smells quite nice. And the man sort of breathes in a bit and then lifts a hand and uses a wall of stone to create like a dome in here to keep like the vapors swirling.
There are other of your kind in this labyrinth.
Not that I know of.
Did you just say he encased us in a dome?
Yeah, like it's like 25 feet high. It's like 25 foot, just in all directions.
Alright, I'd like to take a big deep breath as he starts doing that and just be like, fresh air.
Vapor air.
I'm gonna try and like, look at my leaves. I have leaves. They need oxygen, not tea fumes.
Yeah, speaking of said tea fumes, what kind of tea does it smell
Also
like?
sus about tea fumes.
You'd have to do a nature or medicine check. And he sort of smiles at you as you start looking around and sinks into the boulder.
Medicine.
He sinks into the boulder he's sitting on?
Yep.
16?
Okay. This is, one moment while I find the word again. Drake's wort.
Oh shit!
What does that do?
No! Pretty sure that makes you go to sleep. Like that slowly poisons you.
Did you also do a check there, Tig?
I wanted to, but I wasn't sure if I was allowed to.
I'll let you do it since you are a
Okay.
plant person.
What? I'm sorry. Was that high
Falling
enough
off the
for me
fucking
to-
table!
Yeah. 1 second. I'm just gonna see who else figures it.
Stop it. 16. Nature. 19.
Yep. So you both realize this is Drake's wort, which is a lethal herb in certain doses. And
Right,
now
I
you
took a
are
deep breath.
of Drakeswort, yes. And now you're
No.
in a thing of Drakeswort fumes.
I want to break the pot. I want to get that thing off the fire as quickly as possible. Just like immediately, just kick that thing off the fire.
Everyone
That's
needs
not
to
nice.
make a Constitution save.
No. No.
Fucking hell, Ulrich! I forgot you had
21?
a con.
21.
Yep.
Okay.
What did you get there, Nia?
Technically a 10. But I rolled a 1.
You take 11 points of damage. Everyone who succeeded takes half.
Can I kick the teapot?
Yeah, you can. You scatter it out, and it's just more fumes at the moment. You're just like kicking it off the thing.
Yeah, I'm hoping kicking it off the fire will keep more fumes from being produced. Is my goal.
Yep. Make an attack against it with your kick.
I think that's just an unarmed strike, right?
Yeah.
18.
Yeah. So you hit. Just roll damage. Just want to see how far you send it. All that sort of stuff. There's a chance you could have missed.
My flat unarmed strike is 0 damage because I'm a dex fighter.
Okay, so you just kind of like slap it aside and it rolls, and all the tea spills out, and that's it. Yep. Everyone make a Constitution save. Just gotta keep happening.
God.
Yeah. In everyone's head, I'll say, "Don't waste your breath. Don't waste your breath talking. Communicate with your minds."
11.
Saving throw? Sorry?
Mm-hmm.
29.
22.
You said they're fumes or is it steam?
It's the fumes of the It's the steam and fumes from the Drakewort. 14 points of damage to Nia, half to everyone else that passed. Yeah, slime do some stuff in there.
Cool. So what's inside the dome right now? Do we also have the pool?
Yep.
Okay.
into the pool.
I'm gonna pick up the kettle or the pot and take it into the water upside down.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Keep all the
Oh, well,
fumes
I'm not-
in the kettle.
Okay. There's still some in the air. You're still going to be taking.
Yeah,
Save
yeah, I
for
know,
one.
but this is at least stopping
Yep.
more being created.
All right. So we
So
you
I'll
put
use
it there,
my-
and then it starts to sink to the bottom.
Yep.
Oh,
Cool.
I'll say in everyone's head to get down low as they can possibly get.
I would like to cast.
And I'm going to wrap the
Tremor.
my silk scarf around my face.
That's a good idea.
When you knocked the... No, it would have been hard. Make a perception check, please. Nia. Just Nia for now.
Okay.
That's entirely physical, right?
17?
This is a magical thing.
What's the damage? 17? Yeah. You only just hear it. It's a faint tink, tink, tink in the inside the pot as it rolls.
Hmm.
Can I try to
then-
grab the pot before Tig?
Well, then T picks up. You can go with her. But yeah, just tell you what, both of you roll initiative to see if she turns upside down in the water first, or if you stop her.
14.
Oh, 16.
Okay, so you see her tip it up and put it down, but what you see is a small emerald sink out of the bottom because she tips it up and traps it, and that goes first, and then the pot goes after it.
Nia's gonna dive into the water for it.
Okay. You dive in. Before you do, make a Constitution save.
Okay, that's a bit better. 24.
Yeah, that's fine. Everyone make a Constitution save.
While we make this con save, I would like to cast dispel magic on the stone wall around us.
Me.
Oops, I accidentally rolled 2. We'll go. First one was it was a 22.
So you all pass this one, so you just take half of this. 16, so you take 8 points of damage each. And let me just have a quick look to see if there's a way to break out. Doesn't say dispel magic wouldn't work. So
In Oric's mind, he immediately would have assumed it was like a wall of stone kind of spell, so he's gonna go.
Yeah.
He would go for it.
So you go and you use this. You have to make a roll against it, right?
Yeah, because I'm using my iconoclast features, so it's only level 3.
Yep.
Okay, it's intelligence roll against the spell DC, which would be the spell level, 10 plus the spell level. No, I rolled a 7.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my reaction to give myself a reroll on that with
Okay.
with chronal shift.
No worries.
Natural 20. There we
Okay.
go.
So
25 total.
you put your hand out with the spell and it hits the wall and sort of dissipates, and you turn your fist and the power like back towards you, and then you shove out again with a bit more gusto, and it just like ripples out and the wall starts to fade. Can I get you to make a dexterity save to not get grappled, Nia?
Oh, shit. Hold on, let me look at Nia's sheet.
Oh, that's right. He sunk down into the boulder.
Yeah, he's
in
probably
the
grabbed.
boulder.
Oh,
He's in
yeah.
the water.
Well, that's a 18.
Okay. You take 21 points of damage from the like lacerating vines underwater that try to grab onto you, but you don't get grabbed,
Okay.
and you can reach the gemstone.
Is there anything physically attacking me, or is it just
Yeah,
these
it's
vines?
these vines coming out from the floor. Like
I would like
it's just
to dazzle. I would like to use my dazzling repose to use my reaction to make an attack at them at advantage as I'm diving down.
it won't help.
I have.
There's
keep
hundreds of vines.
It won't clear me a path so that I can get back up without getting lacerated again.
No, I wasn't going to have you lacerating. I was going to have you grab the gem and leave.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll do
You
that.
made this more complicated.
Sorry, you got the gem.
You got
You
it.
got the gem.
Cut my
and
arm off, all right?
You like leave the water like, I got it, and it's like you fall into a rose bush. There's just like lots of little holes everywhere.
I see.
Yeah, he's looking a little banged up, but it's fine.
And as you get up, as you sit there and like, you're in the edge of the water, you see these two glowing eyes in the rock. They're just like moving, watching you the whole time.
I just look at it and like slowly go for my dagger as I'm going out of the water. Like, I'll stab you. Leave me alone.
It's just a rock with eyes right now. You can't really. I don't know what you're gonna stab. But yeah.
The rock with eyes.
King Broken Dagger. Okay. Anyways, you have the gem, and the path is open because Auric got rid of the wall of stone.
It's gonna wring her hair out.
This puzzle was the easiest one, apparently.
Yeah,
So it wasn't really a
shame.
puzzle. It was just a dickhead who tried to poison you.
Still
I was
sus.
like, I don't know, it's a shame he didn't
There we go.
talk to us. Could have potentially sent him home so he wasn't stuck here. But
Well-
had to be a dick about it.
Nias is gonna walk towards the exit with the gem in hand. Like, let's
Wait.
go.
I'm running after, like, we're coming coming with you. Grab Sloane's hand and be like, you're coming with.
Okay. So, let me just... That's not the right thing that I did. Did I fuck it up? I think I fixed it.
Oh
Let-
god, yeah, it's not. Oh god, I think I'm below half.
Stop moving. Ulrich, I got it.
Oh wait, how did
Oh
I get?
god. Yeah, no, I'm technically bloodied.
I hit a wall and it won't let me go anywhere.
Stop moving. I got it. Alrighty. So you get back to the center. And Samel's just like looks at you all, shrugs, keeps working on his book. Sloane, I think, is just like
Pouting.
still mad, pouting in the corner.
Nia's
probably.
dripping blood everywhere. It's fine.
I'm trying
Right.
to do something to help.
The shadows are pointing northwest, northeast, southwest, and southeast.
West.
See on the pouch,
Go
yeah,
west.
That's east.
Oh.
Hang on, which way were they pointing again?
I feel like I should make a comment on American schooling, but
I've had a very trying day. Leave me
It's
alone.
like lefts and rights.
Which
can't tell
way
my
were
left
they
from right.
pointing?
which one makes
Oh,
east? All right.
Northwest, northeast, southwest, southeast. Basically everywhere except the cardinal direction.
And are you guys all still holding your gems?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So you go west, all of you.
Yes.
After 3 or 4 minutes, you appear at the east side.
Those are, by the way, all those half directions. Those are called the ordinal directions. We've got the
Oh,
cardinal, we've got
okay.
the ordinal. I learned
Ah.
that in another D&D session. All right, so west didn't work. We've gone north. We've gone south.
It's already pointed west.
Yes, that's. Yeah.
Oh, so east.
thought
Yeah,
it had
we've got
pointed
east or
east.
south are the only ones that have not been pointed at or gone in that direction.
So you guys went.
Right. We
We
went.
just went south.
Yeah, no, you're right. You had.
northeast.
Yeah.
No, we went north. We went northeast. And we went south.
Oh, we've gone south.
All right.
So you guys
Let's
go
go.
east.
So east is the last
Yes.
one that has to be traversed. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
This time,
My brain wanted to do the right
after
one.
15 to 20 minutes, you arrive at the east.
Wait, what?
Arrive at the west. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
It just
okay,
takes
okay.
just takes a longer time to come around.
Maybe. Oh, you know what?
You know?
I'm gonna put
Fuck
the gems. I'm
Zonthal.
gonna put the gems in the sundial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the gems in the sundial.
Okay. All the when the last gem is applied, they all start to give off a faint light.
Is
Is it
that all,
pointing in a direction?
affecting the? Is that affecting the shadows in the sundial at all?
Nope.
Let's go east. I want to go east.
The sockets, are they on any particular directions on the sundial?
No, not really.
Okay.
He's just gonna start walking east.
yeah.
So you all go east again?
yeah.
Yep.
Or
Around you go.
All back
sitting
around?
in the middle, just staring at each direction.
Oh, if you separate, which you've never done before, you immediately come out the west side.
Oh.
Oh, it doesn't take time.
No, it's
It needs all of us to go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
Okay,
see.
every single one of us. Okay, Tamel, Grumpy Pants, we got Nia, we got Icky, and we got Bird and Tig. We all go to the east now.
Tamel hasn't been part of the puzzles yet.
No, he
So
hasn't.
he's
So
not
this might be
like
the
keyed
ending.
into it, right? You all
Alright.
are.
It's not attuned.
My thought is
Alright,
that this
I'll-
is the end
I'll
of
go
the
this
puzzle,
time.
so we've opened up the door.
Alright, so you all go east.
Yes.
I'll go.
And after
Yeah.
15 to 20 minutes, you come back on the west.
Fuck.
Can we
that's
try
right, yeah,
going
no,
southeast?
We already tried going east. No, we
Southeast.
haven't. We've not tried any of the ordinal directions except for
Let's
northeast.
just try
That
going
was before
southeast.
this. Okay.
We've not tried it, but it has been highlighted.
Okay,
Southeast.
I'm gonna-
Southeast.
you go southeast. After 15
Yes.
to 20 minutes, you
Yeah.
come back on the northwest.
Fuck you.
Southwest.
I hate puzzles. God, I
After
hate
15 to
puzzles.
20
Hang on a minute,
minutes,
I need
you
to
come
draw
back
this
on the
out.
northeast.
Hang on a minute, guys. I do actually need to draw this out because
So
I
we
think
went north
Shannon's
when it was
asleep.
pointed north. We went. No, she went to lay down for a second. She's listening.
when
She may
it
have fallen
was
asleep.
so first
we went
round
north.
we went. So
Some-
the first round we went north, right?
And it was pointing north.
And it was pointing north. The second round
It was pointing north and east.
It was
and we
pointing
went
north.
northeast.
and east, and we went northeast.
Correct.
Nova, check the Discord.
I will, yes.
Yeah, she's on autopilot.
Oh, yeah. No
and-
worries.
Third round, Sean. We
North,
It was
southwest,
pointing
and
north.
southeast.
southwest and southeast, and we,
So we went south.
South. Hang on, I'm just. I don't know. Okay, and then fourth round. Yeah, it was pointing in all the ordinal directions, wasn't it?
Correct. So we have north,
And
south,
which way did
east,
we
and west.
go?
We went west first, and nothing happened. We went east, nothing happened, and then we went east again, and nothing happened. So,
So the
we
first
tried
round
north.
was
Wait, I think
the
we tried north
tools.
first because we were like, let's go in the original direction. And that didn't
Second
work.
was the boulders. And this last one was T. This one required. Hang on a minute. First one we had to kill 3 monsters, which pretty much was just like very much dex and teamwork and range. Second one was boulders that required strength and charisma.
Mhm.
The last one, I'm probably overthinking this, but here's where I'm married to the DM, guys.
Last one was Constitution.
And the last one was Constitution.
Go
What does
north.
that leave left?
So what's that left?
I hope.
3. Hang on, there was 3 in the first one, there was 2 in the second one, and 1 in the last one.
You know that thing where there's it's the GIF or the whatever where someone's sitting there like
The
thinking and all
aliens.
the math is going past?
Yes.
That's her right now.
Can-
and she's
can
not
I just-
anywhere
This
near
is why
Can
Tig is often just going.
Yes, Shelby
we
slash Nia.
go north? Can we go north?
Yep.
Yeah,
so
I
we're
you,
thought we went north already, but
you
we
all
can
go north,
We-
and after 15 to 20 minutes, you come out on the south.
We've tried
Yeah,
north.
the north
we
was the
have-
first thing we did.
You've done southeast,
Mhm.
north, west,
Mhm.
and east. And I even threw in the fact that someone mentioned let's go northwest, and I said you came back southeast. So you've done 5 directions, I think. Yeah.
Came back in southwest.
The ones you
Gone
haven't
south?
traveled through are south, northwest, southeast. You want to go south? You're going south? After 15 to 20 minutes, you come back on the north.
I'm so done with this puzzle. I'm so angry. I hate puzzles.
After
so
15 to
fucking
20
much.
minutes, you come back through the north.
I don't think it has. I don't think it's a directional thing.
I don't either.
I mean, we can try the last two just to.
Hang on, take.
Yeah.
Are you gonna just?
Take
You're just
all
gonna
the gems
slowly.
out.
All right. Before that, you slowly do all the directions. So it's taking you 160 minutes so far to go through every single direction, and you get back to the center.
I don't get what we're supposed to do.
Sean,
Mm-hmm.
take all the gems out.
Okay.
As soon as you take the first one, they stop glowing, and you kind of hear
Okay.
this. Powers down.
All right. It's you, Nia, Tig, and
Sloan.
Sloan.
Go in all the directions at once. The ordinary.
Everyone
ordinary?
gets their gem and goes in each of the ordinal directions.
We only have 3 gems though.
I thought we had 4.
No, we only 3.
No, we're trying to get the third one. All right, everyone. So you take all the gems, or Nia, or whoever, and everyone go in an ordinal direction. Because who knows, we might actually all go that way
Yeah.
and somehow come back out
Listen,
at like a
Exactly.
it's
central point,
trying
which could be the next
something.
round.
Let's go for it.
As
So in
you
team
all,
speak, get
as you
all
all
the
do
rocks
it-
and we all go.
all right, Nia goes northeast, comes out the south, or it goes southwest, comes out the north. The other two come out the west and east.
Or can you put the jumps back in? I want to see.
Wait, what did you just say?
You all just, it doesn't matter about the directions, you all just came out.
Okay, because
Yeah,
all you
same
said
thing
was they
happened.
went out, but you didn't say come back in, and I was like,
Yeah, I did.
What?
Same thing happened.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'll put the gems back in. Yeah.
Can the dial be shifted at all? The sundial?
Do you want to try it?
Yes.
Alright. Make a strength check.
Oh.
We'll say Sloan helps her.
No. Sloan is sitting there pouting.
Okay. That wasn't that bad. That was a 17.
Alright, so you walk up, stretch, prepare yourself, and go to throw your weight into it, and you fall into the sundial.
It's a port key.
It's a portkey.
That's
I
that's the only
communicate with
one.
I
After a minute,
communicate
she
with
pops
Nia.
back out.
Nia, what did you see? Did she see anything on the other side?
Well, she kind of just...
Wait, was I not teleported? Wait, what happened?
You walk into it, you stumble, and you're in a maze, and after like 30 seconds, you just pop out of, let's say, the western side because no one followed you, and you're just like, what the fuck?
Everybody go towards the sundial, is what I say.
All right, we all put our hands on the sundial at the same time and push.
We'll walk through the sundial,
Yeah.
and
Mhm. Yeah.
since the last puzzle's even harder, I'm not going to give you that one.
Oh,
I'm going to just skip that one. And you all appear in... Just one moment as I
Can you
skip.
tell me about the puzzle later? Because I want to.
Yeah, sure.
Me too.
Have fun with that. I'm gonna go to bed after this.
It's alright.
You-
We can bond over puzzles. It worked out so well. The last partner I had
I
doing a
hate
puzzle.
puzzles so much. God, I hate puzzles.
You appear in some sort of audience chamber. The walls of this chamber bear exotic geometric designs representing feathers, eagles, and snakes, all rendered in a style you've never seen before. To one side of the room, a human female is sprawled face down in a pool of blood.
Oh boy.
She is dressed like a high-ranking member of the Cult of the Dragon. You realize you are all standing on a teleportation circle.
Oh,
Uh-oh. So it's like an audience room. The center is basically a teleportation circle. Or no, where are we? Are we in the center on a
Yeah, you're in the
teleportation
center
circle?
in the teleportation circle. Yeah.
And then there's a
Okay.
woman. How close is she to us? Who's face
I want
down?
to examine the body.
Let's just say she's 15 feet away because we're
Cool,
about to
cool.
end the session. You can do all this next session.
Okay, okay.
about 15 feet away. Because it's 5 to 12. Shannon probably wants to sleep, and you guys probably have, at least some of you have sore brains now. So yeah.
I
okay.
actually have a
I'll
headache
go
from
check
that
her
last
out.
puzzle.
Yeah, I'll go investigate the body.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll go with Dig.
So we'll
I'll
say
go to that.
you all appear and look at the corpse. Fade to black as the session ends, as you all go to investigate it. With Sloan like stomp, still grumpy as hell. Anyways,
Probably took us a lot to get Sloan to actually walk into the.
that's why I was like 15 to 20 minutes, and I just like rounded it all up to 20 minutes given the time it would have been for like, Sloan, come on, just walk down the path.
1, 2.
Anyways, I hope you had some fun with the puzzle. This part was
did.
more or less directly from this, as you could tell from the way I was reading things. It was, and
Oh no, I believe you. I just have a very personal vendetta against module puzzles because I suffered through Tomb of Annihilation and their puzzles are fucking terrible.
I always
like
say I
getting
hate
into the Tomb
puzzles,
of the Nine
and then
Gods
they start,
is the worst.
and I get too into them.
your
Yeah,
brain just
same.
starts going. You're like, oh, could it be? Sarah gets
'cause I'm
way
always
too
like,
into it, where she's like,
puzzles.
if we
Counting
succeeded
the
a save
tones.
by 5, maybe when the stars are over there and the planets are in, and I'm like, what? No, it's fine.
No, I have the mind kind of a child who's trying to be like a spy with riddles and codes. Okay.
It doesn't help. Or it
No.
does, but
Maybe
it
that's
doesn't.
why I don't like puzzles, is that my imagination is too big, and I imagine them to have these much grander
It's got such
solutions.
grandiosity.
And then
to
it's
it.
like, no,
John's
you're just
expecting
putting
an
the
ARG for
square
every
in the
puzzle.
square, and you're putting the circle in the circle.
Mhm.
I've given people full-on ciphers and codes to like figure out between sessions, and I can do that for you.
I
Sean,
like
if you
bona
want.
fide
No.
riddles. I like
No.
bona fide riddles.
I'm gonna give
Those
Sean
are my favorite puzzles. I'll get very frustrated if I can't get it, but
I'll give you a
good
coded
riddle
riddle
is
at
really
some point.
fun.
Anyways, so thank you all for watching. Thank you all for putting up with puzzles galore. Some was wholesome, some was frustrating, some was violent. But you know, we got there in the end. I'm going to give each person a time to say goodbye and give me, I guess, their favorite moment. Just one this time because we're short on time. So we'll start with Shelby. Who are you? Where are you from? Favorite moment?
Hi, my name is Shelby, or Shibby-Dibby-Doo, or Whistle While You Work, or Shadoodles here on Twitch, because Shibby-Dibby-Doo was taken on Twitch, and they wouldn't let me have it. Blame Twitch. I'm a Twitter artist. I am a regular player here. I play in our World of Darkness game. I do some art for us here, and I've also started streaming games and more art stuff on Twitch. I actually was playing Hades today, and I'll be playing Little Nightmares 2 tomorrow. You should come check it out. And my favorite moment was Nia falling into the sundial. I just have this idea of like, I love that image in my brain of her like being like, okay, I'm not strong, but I'm gonna do this. And she's like limbering up, and then it just goes, wah!
There's two massive buff women, and you're like, no, I'm gonna do this one. Just throw it.
I can do it too. I am just as strong as them sometimes. And then
She- That was
Tumble.
so
Always,
that was
always
great.
stronger than Auric.
All right.
Is your strength better than lower than an 8, Auric?
My strength is an 8.
Oh, so
Like
we're
it's
just
weird.
as strong.
We're just
Even.
weak together.
Aw.
All right. Next up, Sean. Favorite moment?
Hi.
Who are you? Where are you from? All that sort of stuff.
I'm Sean, everyone's favorite human being, and I am the creative director of Paradise Productions, where I'm the DM for our flagship show, Advantage in Paradise, which is ending its first campaign in 4-ish weeks. Very exciting stuff. It's going to be an epic conclusion. I am really just taking a lot of planning, and I also do variety streaming on Wednesdays, where I paint, build stuff, play games. It's a lot of fun. Prep for campaigns. Soon it would probably be filled with prep for a new campaign at some point. So that'll be cool. Maybe drawing some new maps. And I've been playing Auric, the time wizard, who acted aloof but then got really into the puzzles. My favorite part was generally I'm just gonna say my absolute favorite thing in the world was Sloane getting so upset at the boulder toss when Tig won. It was just such a perfect Sloane moment, and then also just such a perfect Tig moment too, because she was so happy about doing well. And I also just loved it was Sloane didn't say much, but I may have been cream cheesing on Auric complimenting Tig tonight, just to try to poke more of that out.
It was good.
Yeah,
it was
we
good.
could feel it.
But I also, because Shannon is laying down because she's got a baby in her that's making her tired,
And she probably would have forgotten that she's the community manager as well. So it's good.
That's
that
true.
You...
So we might
I
as
will
well
smack
say it
you
for
on her
her.
behalf.
So Shannon
Please
is
do.
our community manager. I'm so shocked we didn't just hear her yell from across the room.
She's probably
typing.
muted her
You're
mic.
seriously
now.
typing right
She's
now.
vigorously typing right now.
Okay, hold up. I'm going to put this little bit, if I can, right in front. No, where can it work, please? No, I'm gonna make it smaller. Keep talking. I'm just gonna put what she just said.
Shannon is our lovely community manager, who is the second half of the Paradise Productions team with all of our endeavors there. And she plays Sloane here. She plays Scarlet over there. She plays all sorts of badass ladies all across the internet. And she's great. And she's going to be a mother soon. And her favorite moment was everyone's take on the boulder toss, and generally the boulder toss. Just that whole scene was, I could tell, like that was a really good scene. I think everyone really enjoyed that one. But yeah, we are from Paradise Productions, so check us out.
I was trying to get what she said into one of the screen captures.
What she said is,
I can
fucking hear you
in all caps.
We love you.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean, we do. I don't know about fucking Kyle and Sean.
Oh.
I adore Shannon.
Yeah, she's amazing.
She
Anyways,
slapped me just as hard as I give it to her. It happens in the power hour.
I guess I'll go next.
Yeah.
These goddamn power hours are everywhere. Stop contributing. Oh, I take that back. Please keep contributing. We need more of you too. Hi everyone. I am Shro on basically everything you want to find me on, except Twitter because blah. And I kind of only exist in the meat space because I have pets to attend to that I just can't help myself loving them, so I have no time for social media. I had a great time today playing Tig, the other barbarian, the second fiddle, because I came into this party after the first fiddle did, who's probably sitting on the couch going, that's fucking right, I am the number one barbarian. I know, I bow. But I won the boulder toss competition, and that was definitely a favorite for me. But equal to that was just that very small moment of Auric double checking with Tig that her writing, that him copying her work down was correct, when he could see that Sloane was getting a bit huffy about it. So yes, that was me. And I'll pass it on to the DM.
Alrighty. So hi, I'm Nova. Nova 1. I'm the DM here. I run roll for damage. Shelby kicks ass because she helps tech for the Water Darkness game. And she's a pretty cool artist, so you know, you should definitely check her out. We have a few more weeks of this before we go on another season break. I know this was a short season. We had a season break, a mid-season break. But we have lots of things that we need to get sorted, especially with Shannon set to pop. So yes, we'll be wrapping things up shortly and perhaps getting a returning player for a while. So that'll be fun. My favorite moment was probably not, obviously it's the Cyclops bit, right? But because I won't hijack on that, I'll find another one. I love when spells are used and I can go, oh, that's something that pushes stuff, right? So I can have an environmental effect because it's a wave of push and you're doing it into water, which I've described as absolutely filthy. So yes, we just get Sloane just covered in gunk, and it just didn't get better for her. The whole, like, not only was she like, oh, I'm dirty and I don't like it, it was like, and then she turns around every 2 seconds to see Ulrich being like, very good, Tig. Let's be best friends. And she's just like... So yes. Good times.
And then when she asks Auric for help, he's like, oh no, I was joking. I don't know that spell anymore.
Yeah. Just add salt to the wound, why don't you?
I legitimately thought I still had it, but then I remembered I swapped it out for Mage Hand a long time ago.
We're slowly getting around to updated website. It's functional, it just needs to be more regularly updated, which is hard when I work a lot at the moment. But hopefully when the season ends, it'll be nicely updated, and we are putting a homebrew stuff up every now and again. Go check it out. Currently working on a create your own spells system, which I think Sean's diving into, and a couple subclasses, archetypes, for Sanguimancy, along with a full class, the Sanguimancer, which is fun. And I'm actually going to give Sean one of the spells in the very near future, which has you, if you consume a pint of blood of a magic user that has been dead less than an hour, you randomly learn one of its spells, provided it's on your spell list.
Vampire Auric it is.
Yes. So yes,
I love blood magic though, so that's very cool.
Yeah. There's a bunch of really cool uses for their spells because they're all sort of just weird.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyways, cool. And a lot of it I have taken from old Pathfinder spells and tweaked to 5e because I used to love playing that sort of stuff in Pathfinder. Anyways, that's it for us tonight. We will find someone to raid who's online. And we'll probably put a 30-second ad up, so don't run away because the ad's really. Who are we raiding, boys, girls?
I don't see many on right
actually.
now.
Have we got any friends online?
Look for her.
Do we have any
No.
friends in general?
I
No, I
Friends. All my friends are here.
Let's not stretch.
Oh,
We're-
okay.
We're work acquaintances.
Like Nerds of the West is on. They just started.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, we'll throw some love.
Fire and Flames cometh. I
We'll
think
go
it's
with Nerds of the
still
West.
on. Times Dungeon is also on
Of
at D&D.
the West. Alrighty. Thank you all for stopping by. Stick around for the ad that's going to run, I hope, in a moment, and we'll see you all later. Bye bye.
Bye, everybody. I'm waving on behalf of Shannon. She's probably waving from the couch. Bye.